Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachiwilliams in the building. We back. True Media Today USA Boxing, man. We are back. We back up in here, man. We back up in here. You know what I mean? Tenderoni Fridays. I had a promo that I needed to play. I didn't download it. I got to download this promo I need to play. I think I was going to start playing it Monday, but I may play it today. Salute everybody, man. What's going on, fam? What's going on, family? You know, we ain't really got... You know, we got the news. We got the news. What's going on? You know that let's see, can Errol Spence break a few boundaries? We have a lot going on. Let's see who fighting this weekend. Look at this weekend schedule. See who fighting this weekend. Schedule. All right, so we have a fight tonight. Lyndon Arthur fights tonight. Brian Suarez, and then of course Beefy. Liam Smith and Chris Eubank Jr. They fight tomorrow, and I think that's it. I think that's it. I mean, it might be stuff going on, you know, other places. My damn watch going off, man. My watch beeping like a motherfucker, man. Lady don't taught me into getting this Apple Watch. I don't even wear watches, but she taught me into getting the Apple Watch. I got to turn off these damn notifications. Every time I turn around, it's beeping. It's all the damn notifications, man. But I think that's it, though. I think that's, let me see. TNT Sports. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go to other. Yeah, I think that's it, fam. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Beefy and Chris Eubank fight tomorrow. I think that's the only boxing match that's on. I don't know if there's like any MMA stuff on or nothing of that sort. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Well, let me make sure if you guys can hear me. Okay, you guys can hear me. Yeah, as soon as you come in the door, man, y'all hit the like button, man. I want to drop these phone lines. I want to definitely drop these phone lines. Yeah, I'm just sitting back. If you're new to the channel, man, I want to thank everybody, man, the new subscribers. We have over 28,000 subscribers. Again, this show is nothing without you guys. So, I have to move that to the trash. I got a promo there, but I didn't even download it. The brother sent it to me. I got to download it. I get it. I get it after the show. But, man, I want to thank everybody, man. We got over 28,000. We growing like crazy. You know what I mean? So, organically, we doing, you know, which is the best way. Organically, we're doing it our way. Turn this light up a little bit. Yeah, we doing it our way. We doing it like old Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes say, you know what they say? Blue Eyes say, I did it my way. We doing it our way. You know what I mean? This is the people's show right here, you know? So, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the people, man. Let's give everybody and the new subscribers a round of applause. Yeah, pretty much, man. It is what it is. Now that we know everything's official, Errol Spence is supposed to be fighting. You know, he activated a rematch clause. I dropped the video today. Again, I got Crawford by knockout, of course. You know, I got Crawford by knockout, winning this fight fairly easily. You know, I don't want to say easily, but he makes it look easy. That was a video I was looking at, and I say this time and time again. That was a video I was looking at, but that was made by Carcino. Shout out to Carcino, man. I used to watch him a long time ago when he was in the boxing. Him and Blood boxing and stuff, yada, yada, yada. But Carcino said something that really struck my eye. Carcino said, look at Bud's eyes. His eyes, like if you look at Crawford when he fights, look at the intensity in his eyes. He's staring at the target. He's locked in. They call that locked in. He's in a zone. He sees everything, every flinching of the muscle. If you flinch like you want to do something, you know what I mean? He see that, right? You know, in boxing, it's all about reading and reacting. You know, that's what my uncle used to tell me. My uncle, and then even my trainer when I boxed when I was a teenager, he said that it's all about reading and reacting, right? When you're counterpunching. When you're counterpunching, it's about reading and reacting. You know, you're gonna read the guy, and if he make any, it's like a cat. It's like a cat that's pouncing, waiting to pounce. He's like, boy, I swear to God, boy, if he move a half an inch to the left, if he move one more time, if he move just a half inch to the left, I'ma pounce on him.
True, true, true.
Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. I'm just saying, like, he always looked like that, though. He always looked like that. When Crawford fight, like, I don't see nobody in boxing that stare at their opponent like that. When Crawford fight, boy, he locked in. He locked in. No, I mean, a lot of the greats, a lot of the fighters, well, some of the fighters that box today, I think it's his intensity. Like, he's staring at you like, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. And these people telling me, if I kill you, murk you, hurt you, destroy you, I would be able to change my life and my family life, my life and my family lives for the rest of their life. It's like a hungry lion in the Sahara of Africa, and he haven't eaten in 2 weeks, and he got a wildebeest, and that wildebeest sitting there looking all fat and chunky. That wildebeest sitting there shake-a-langing, chilling and stuff like that. That wildebeest just sitting there, living high on the hog, but he don't know, boy. It's his lion. The females do the hunting, so it's his lioness. She got her eyes, her about 3 more of her homegirls. They got their eyes on one mission: to take this wildebeest down. Homegirl, I need you to flank to the left and make the wildebeest look to the left. We gonna sneak up behind them on the back door, right? And then, sister girl, you go over there. While Doreen over there to the left, you go over there to the right, just in case he try to fake a move that way. Then we try to fake a move that way and then turn around and try to retreat back up. We're gonna be right here waiting on him. Like, that's how he looking at it. He was looking at Spence like Spence was prey. He was looking at Spence like, yeah, dog, right now, dog, you fool. Didn't I tell you we going fishing? See, you were talking about smoking bud. I told we going fishing.
True, true, true.
So I have a question today, right? Y'all share this show, man. We're going to have a good show today. Share this show. Let everybody know that the hottest boxing podcast is on right now. TRUMediaTodayUSA, boxing with Coach Malachi Williams. We are here. Let them know we are here, man. We're going to have a good show. Phone lines will be dropped. As soon as I get to 200 likes, I will drop the phone lines, and you can call in. I do not accept threats on Fridays. Today is Tenderoni Fridays. I like to celebrate the tenderonis, the honey dips, and the PYTs. I do not accept threats on Fridays. So if anybody call here talking about they're going to pull up, they got shooters, drop the addy, you better not come to the fight, you better not come to my city. When your ass is broke, got a net worth of 2 figures, sitting at your baby mama house, probably ain't got no baby mama, sitting at your mama house, I ain't got time for that today. Not today. All right? So that's what it is. Now, what can Errol Spence do differently to beat Terence Crawford in the rematch? A lot of people are saying, now I'm one of the only guys that said I wanted to see the rematch. I know a lot of you guys in the chat said we don't need to see it, I don't want to see it. I want to see the rematch. And I'm going to tell you why. I want to see the rematch because, 1, they have a rematch clause. And 2, for all of the excuses and the conspiracy theories and the lies, the slander, the dismerchification campaign that's still being put out by aerosexual YouTube channels, like when Spence got knocked out, these niggas went into hiding. You couldn't see nobody from the Alphabet Boy community outside of Blue that would do a video. Didn't nobody want to do no videos. One nigga put out a post saying he's shutting his channel down. He ain't covering boxing no more. If you subscribe to his channel for boxing, unsubscribe. Bro, like they took it on the chin hard. But they took it on the chin hard now. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, man, I ain't watching boxing no more, dog. I'm finna start watching hockey. Dog, you ain't never watched hockey before. Yeah, dog, I've been watching hockey for the past couple weeks, man. Let's talk about hockey. Yeah, I don't know nothing about no hockey, dog. Yeah, nigga want to talk about hockey. One dude holler about he a pimp. He said he got holes on a pimp with no holes. And then another group over there, they talking about anything other than boxing. Nigga don't want to talk about boxing no more. Never thought. So this how you know these guys were never fans of the sport. And this is what I tell you guys. A lot of these guys, they're not fans of the sport of boxing. They have different agendas. especially the race hustlers. The race guys, all they see is race. Whether it's the Hispanic YouTube channels, whether it's the black YouTube channels. I don't know any white ones, but those are the ones that I know. That's all they see is race. So, and I tell you, a lot of these guys, you know, they come from the unconscious community, some of them, and quite a few of them, and they participate in the Victim Olympics. And when you participate in the Victim Olympics, the victim will always find a way to become a victim in the situation, even when there is none required. Even if it's a win-win situation where, okay, the guy who participates in the Victim Olympics, he was treated fairly, he came up, and the guy that did not participate in the Victim Olympics, he was treated fairly, he came up. But what happened is the guy that participate, he'll find a way to squander his wealth or squander whatever good fortune that he may have, and then he'll turn around and always find the best. Yeah, dog, see, I'm just trying to tell you, dog, see. Like, it kills me, right? Like, I be hearing some of these dudes, they be talking about how much of a ruler they is and how much of a king they is and kings, K-A-N-G, and yeah, dog, and they talk about how other people inferior to them genetically. And my question is this. Okay, if these people are inferior to you genetically, how come you are complaining about those people having hands and foot off in your ass? Shouldn't your genetic prowess be able to uplift you from anything that you're going through? So 1 minute because kings are rulers in the land, right? Gods are creators of creation. That's how you know. So that's how you know God is God. I mean, hey man, He created, whoever it is, he or she, however you wanna word it, right? However anybody wanna word it, because I've heard it both ways. Don't never mind whatever you say. I don't give a damn. I ain't tripping either way, right? But I say all that to say this, right? No one is going to give you anything. So if someone is holding you down, they're holding you down for a reason, because them holding you down helps uplift them. By them holding you down, they're able to stay up and stay in power. You can never go to the lion when you're the sheep, and the lion got lamb chops in his mouth. He got a lamb chop in his mouth, and you a lamb, and you going over there trying to negotiate with the lion. Yeah, man, you got to give me this. Let my people go, or get that lamb chop out of your mouth. That's my homeboy leg. That's my homeboy leg. Get that lamb chop out of your mouth. No, just like the lion took it, you're gonna have to take it. You got to be willing to shed some blood and do some things in order to overthrow whatever you determine is your oppressor, so to speak. The motherfucker ain't finna rob you and then you gonna negotiate with the robber. He gonna turn around and give it to you. No, just like he took it from you, you gotta take it back. And if you don't take it back, guess what? Complaining ain't gonna change nothing. It's not gonna give it to you. Especially if you say you're a king or a god or a ruler. If you're a king or a god or a ruler, prove it. Show it to me. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Anyways, Bo Mack, the legendary trainer of 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed champion, number 1 pound-for-pound fighter of the world, Terence Crawford, has confirmed that Errol Spence has activated his rematch clause. We also saw several tweets from Michael Benson saying this as well, meaning that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence will be fighting each other later on this year, guys. We know that's going down like the Titanic, right? The question that I have for you guys is this: what will Errol Spence be able to do differently in the rematch? What would he be able to do differently, right? For the people who say he wasn't the same, will he be the same? Will he be the same at 154? For people who say, I heard this one guy said that Errol Spence was high and drunk before the fight. Now, this guy has never been high and drunk before a fight throughout any time in his career that I know of. But as soon as he fight Crawford, he's high and drunk before the fight.
True, true, true.
Man, he was high and drunk. And this dude don't drop like 75. Victim Olympics. I hate Terence Crawford, making excuses for Errol Spence. he don't drop about 75 videos within a week span. You can't make this up. Nigga he was high and drunk. So my thing is this here. What is it that he can do differently? If Spence get knocked out again, Terence Crawford would have shown that the first fight wasn't a fluke. What do you guys think? Hate, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below. What do you think? I want to know what you guys think. What would he be able to do differently? One thing, I tell you one thing I can say he can do differently. Him and his trainer, Derrick James. Do you know what him and Derrick James can do differently? Derrick James, mush mouth. Man, I don't be watching no film with nobody. He said he don't watch film. Well, I got a suggestion, Derrick James. I advise you to watch film.
True, true, true.
It's one fight that I know for a fact that you're going to watch again. Derrick James, and forget Derrick James, Errol Spence particularly is going to be sitting down at home watching that massacre. Damn, man, I'm trying to figure out, man, babe, how he hit me with that there? Hey, baby, he hit you with a right hook. He did you nasty, baby. Like in that second round, he kind of like gave you like a nudge, like a hip toss. He kind of like turned you, got you in the position that he wanted to get you in, and then he swung a vicious right hook, baby, and bam, drop you. And he did? How he did that? Okay, look, baby, come, we got to look at it again. Baby, I don't know, baby. It just gets traumatized. I don't want to look at it no more, baby. Like, I didn't know that was me in there. My face was messed up, disconfigured. I don't want to look at it again. Baby, I know you don't want to look at it again, but the only way we're going to come up with a solution to beat Terence Crawford, we're going to have to look at what he did to you. Well, baby, that's torture, baby. That's torture. That's torture. Why you want me to suffer like that? Baby, listen. I know what it is. Just please look at me and say, oh, let me call. I got to call somebody, baby. I got to call somebody about this. I don't know about that, man. Call out. Hello? I got call Al. Dumbass nigga, this me on the phone. Yeah, man, hey, Al, check it out, man. Man, I activated the rematch call. I wouldn't get your wishes again. Yeah, I know. I told your dumbass to leave that boy from Omaha, Nebraska alone. He's just a little bit too much for you. Why your dumbass keep running over there? You must be a damn pain freak. Nah, I ain't no pain freak, man. Look at me, check it out, man. Look, my girl told me that, you know me and Derrick James, we don't look at no film. Your dumbass better stop looking at film. That's the goddamn problem. Yeah, man, you know what? Yeah, man, I'm finna look at the fight right now. But see, it kind of traumatizing me, Al. And my girl, she telling me that we need to look at it, but I don't want to look at it no more. Cause well, dumbass nigga, if you don't look at the fight, how the hell you gonna find out, see exactly where you went wrong at and what happened to you? Yeah, you right about that, Al. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna look at the fight again, Al. All right, man, I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, dumbass nigga. On the phone, he got on the phone with Al. Now he got to go through this trauma all over again.
True, true, true.
I want to see the fight again because I want to see the aerosexuals again. I miss the aerosexuals. Them niggas all went MIA. A couple of them hanging in there right after the fight, right after the Spence Crawford fight. Listen, these niggas weren't making videos for like a week straight. They wouldn't make listen, they wouldn't make videos for like a week straight. Like that, what these niggas at? Like, I'm talking about the usual suspects. She-Go was in the basement somewhere crying. I heard Doodoo Brown was somewhere doodooing. I heard what my main man name is. Now I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get his brother props. Fagnon, somebody did send me a video. Fagnon came out 10 toes down. Fagnon did do that now. Fagnon came out the next day, I think the next day or 2 days later or 3 days later, so that sort. He did show his face. The video, he said he was eating crow. You know what I mean? So I gotta take my head out the Fagnon. He at least he did that. I heard he was having breast reduction surgery at the time. You know what I mean. I heard he was playing with his titties or something like that. But outside of him playing with his titties, he did come out 3-4 days later, whatever. And it is what it is. Now, but a lot of these guys, some of these niggas folded their channels. Some of them, I heard Jim Crow Joe Biden had to put out a warrant for their arrest because we don't know where they at. We trying to find them. You get what I'm saying? So, and some of them just still hating.
True, true, true.
Some of them just still hating. So my thing is this here. What is it that he can do differently? Clearly his style, the way he normally fights, is not the key. Clearly that's not the key. I will get to the super chat. So what is it that he can do differently? Like, if you are a Errol Spence fan or an aerosexual, or you just a fan of the sport of boxing, you ain't a fan of neither fighter, you just want to see a good fight. What suggestions, and that's why I want to drop the phone line, because I want you guys to call in and say it. What suggestions that you can give, like, okay, look, we see what Crawford did, man. Him, man, beat me in pillar pole, man. I don't want a nigga hit me with all kind of shit. Dad, man, why you ain't tell me, man? Why you ain't tell me what to do? Man, I'm trying to tell you what to do, man. I'm trying to tell you, you ain't listening, man. You ain't listening. Man, look at man, I'm trying to tell you, man, the man ain't doing that, man. The man just more athletic than you is. But see, you fundamental sound, see? You fundamental sound, and you got the better defense and the offense. Remember, man, you got to set the tempo with your jab. Man, the man took the jab away from me, man. Why you keep telling me to shoot the jab? The man took the jab away from me, man. You got to tell me something else. The jab ain't working. Yo, man, the jab ain't working, man. You gotta know how to work the jab, see? Man, the man smarter than me, man. He don't figure me out, man. God damn, man. Al told me I was in a bunch of setup fight. Y'all told me I was a great fighter, man. Y'all told me I was a great fighter. Man, you was a great fighter, man. You got 3 belts, man. You did the heavy lifting, man. That man ain't fought nobody, man. He's skinny. He's small. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. He ain't fought nobody, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, man, Al, man. Well, listen, man, Dad, man. I told Al, man, you tell me he ain't fought nobody, but why he putting hands and foot on me? The man putting hands and foot on me, man. My eyeball bleed. Look, and my eyeball bleed. Yeah, man, your eyeball bleed, man. Hey, get the towel, man. Let me see the towel. Yeah, man, your eyeball. Man, I ain't never had my eyeball bleed before. Yeah, man, for real, though.
True.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you, that shit gonna be worse, bro. That shit gonna be worse. I can tell you that right now. That shit gonna be worse, bro. But his second fight at 154, cause I'm finna break it. Before we drop the phone line, we gotta get to 200. We got over 400 people in here, less than 200 likes. This is unacceptable. But I will get to the cash out. We'll get to the super chat. This is the issue. As a matter of fact, I can't get into the show yet because we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al Heyman. Before we do that, though, shout out to Mr. Calderon. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Here you go right here. So, he's what you say. You said I never seen Errol make an adjustment in a fight. Crawford would make an adjustment to whatever adjustment Errol does. End up making. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's gonna do. Crawford gonna make his adjustments. He gonna read you. He gonna sit there and read you. Okay, let's see what this nigga trying to do. Oh, he trying to do that. Oh, I remember that. I fought such and such back in 1972. Did that there. Oh, that's what I did to him back then. Like he's gonna download the information. You know how they say Lomachenko? He the Matrix. He's downloading the information. That Bud gonna be downloading the information. All right, he's okay. He's still coming on here with that old big fish shit, huh? So all right, now before the fight, this nigga was selling T-shirts. Nigga was talking about we gonna be smoking on Bud. He had a shirt with a shark rolling up a joint. You know what I mean? A shark smoking weed, rolling up a joint. Somebody, yeah, we finna hit that Bud. Yeah. I wonder what kind of shirts Errol Spence gonna be making this time.
True.
I'm just asking. Shout out to Jesus Garza.
True.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He said come out with a different rapper for the ring walk. Hey, but you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he had somebody from Texas. No, he had somebody from Dallas. It was a local rapper from Dallas that brought out Spence. A local rapper from Dallas. You know, he was supporting his own local rapper from Dallas. But now they talked a whole lot of flim flam popping that week. So let's come up with some things that he can do differently. I'm finna help y'all out now. I'm finna help your boy out. This is some of the things he can do differently. Number one, he need to work on his footwork. That's number one. Lateral movement, understanding how to control the distance and range, right? His footwork was terrible. Now, his footwork has always been terrible. He has not always had the best footwork in the world, but it took a fighter to expose it, right? So, I mean, he don't have terrible footwork. It's just that his footwork for the type of fighter that he's fighting, he got to do better than that. That's one. Number two, got to get his head off the line. Got to get his head off the line. Get your head off the line, young man. That means you got to work on your defense. Get your head off the line. Get your head off the line. Get your head off the line. Got to get his head off the line. Yep. So that's a defense right there. Footwork. Head off the line. Errol Spence got to know how to set traps If you know anything about Errol Spence, he don't set traps. He got to know how to set traps. He know how to walk into traps. He walked into every trap that Terence Crawford set for him. Terence Crawford had 10 traps. He said, okay, I'm going to set the trap right here. Now, more than likely, he ain't going to fall for that. Bam, damn, that nigga fell for it. Bam, dropped him. Okay, let me set this other trap right here. Now, he been boxing a long time. They say he fundamentally sound. I know he ain't going to fall for this other trap. This the oldest trick in the book. Damn, he fell for it. Bam, dropped him again. Okay, let's see. I'm going to set this third trap for him. Got another trap I got set over here around the corner, right next to the Piggly Wiggly. I know he ain't finna go over there to the Piggly Wiggly. Is he going to the Piggly Wiggly? This nigga finna fall into my third trap. Caught him again. Bam, got him with another one. Okay, let me set this fourth trap. This nigga don't fail for 3 traps in a row already. Let me set a fourth trap. All right, that's another fourth trap over there. Okay, now I got this one here at the farmer's market. I got this trap at the farmer's market. Now he gonna come over here looking for some milk. Now I know he a big fish. What he doing over coming over looking for milk? That's what Crawford saying, right? Damn, is this nigga coming over in my fourth trap? Bam! Dropped him again. Okay, I'm setting this fifth trap. Damn, this nigga don't fail for. Hey, bing, ding, 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 bell don't run. Hey, Bomac, Red, Saul. Yeah. What's up? What's up, boy? Man, this man falling for all the traps. Yeah. Hey, man, remember that move I did? The buddy back in the Edmonton's? Yeah, he fell for that trap. You mean the trap that you dropped on Buddy back in 1979? Yeah, he falling for the 1979 traps. I ain't even got into the 2023 traps. All right, man, but shit, man, you got about 5 more traps to go before they stop this South sucker. All right, man, we're going out there. Like, bro, you gotta listen. You gotta know how to set some traps yourself, because the reason why Spence was falling into the traps that Crawford set for him, because he was being overly aggressive. He puts too much weight over on his front foot. So he puts too much weight over on his front foot, and he has a tendency to swing that slow ass left hook from the back. Like when he throw his backhand, he like to throw that looping. He like to throw that looping backhand, like and it's coming real slow. You can see it. But looking at it like, okay, this nigga finna throw that slow right hit back in. All right, let me talk. Let me hold on. Let me talk to baby mama. Yeah, babe, hey, check this out. Do you see that slow ass left foot that nigga throwing? Yeah, I see him throwing it. It's almost there. Okay, I just want to let you know. See, did you see it? Hang the phone up. Bam, nigga, block it. Bam, block that slow ass back in and come back over the top with the same hand.
True.
This boy got to work on defense and traps. Defense ain't there. He got to get strong. He got to get stronger. Them legs too weak. Did you see the way Crawford, did you see every time Crawford hit him with that jab, how them legs are shaking like jello? Yeah, them legs too weak, boy. He's going to have to beef them legs up. He got to get strong in the gym. Get strong. Another thing I'm going to suggest, he's going to have to fast from Yellow Beezy. Fast from Yellow Beezy, right? He gotta fast from Yellow Beezy. Now, Yellow Beezy, I mean, you know, he can take it. He can only take it so far. He can take it to Ugas. He can take it to Mikey Garcia. He can take it to Danny Garcia. But when they come to Crawford, he gonna have to find another. He gonna have to find another rapper, right? Yellow Beezy, he cool now. I like some of his music. Yellow Beezy is a good artist, but for the task at hand, we gonna need somebody just a little bit more gangster than Yellow Beezy.
True.
Gonna have to fast. You gotta tell him, hello. Hey man, yeah, B, what's going on, man? Hey, wait, what's up, Errol Spence? What's up, Errol? What's going on, EJ? What's going on, baby? Yeah, man, okay, man, check it out, man. I had reactivated on Rematch clause, right? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, you got to get it back for Dallas, dog. You got to do us a solid. We know you won yourself. Yeah, man, listen, man, I'm changing some things right now. What I'm gonna have to do, right? We're gonna have to chill for a little bit. I ain't gonna be hanging out with you no more. We ain't gonna be dancing in the club, drinking stuff. So, I ain't gonna be trying to kiss you on the neck no more. What I do now, soon as the fight over with, then I get the belt back, or when I fight and get my win back, then I hit you back up. So you ain't gonna talk to him no more about 3 minutes? Nah, I can't talk to you no more. Not right now, man. But after the fight, I talk to you, okay?
True.
Yeah, we gotta send Yellow Bees on tour or something. Yellow Bees. Right now, we trying to win. We trying to get some get back from Terence Crawford, and we think that you kind of keeping Spence distracted. We gotta have him focused. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna send you to the studio, let you make a couple of songs. You make a couple of songs while EJ is in the lab trying to get better. Make a couple of songs. After we get some get back, extract our revenge, then we'll call you back and we can go back to hanging out again. But before we get into the show, we gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al Hankins.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman, I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey, shout out to Stevenson.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Stevenson say, chill, coach. Hey, man, listen, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. If we gonna beat this boy from Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Crawford, these are some of the things that I think that we can suggest that can potentially help our good brother from DeSoto, Texas. Shout out to Zepper.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Spence's true to form. He fights one way. Heyman knows this. Being that said, Spence, should rematch Bud. Yeah, I feel the same way. He will lose, but this is the cash out fight for Spence. Now, I'm finna tell you something else, Zepper. You might have overlooked. Shout out to Jesus. He say, I'm dropping a $2 super chat. He said, you think Errol versus Manny was more 50-50 now? I mean, I don't know. Manny Pacquiao was old. I don't know. We have no way of knowing that. We have no way of knowing. You know. This what I say though. Spence has to fight Bud again. He's in a lose-lose situation. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Why you saying a lose-lose situation? Let me drop you with a Huggy Bear before I say.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
He's in a lose-lose situation because he has to fight this guy. Because if Spence don't act well, Spence negotiated a rematch clause, right? Spence has to fight this guy. Hold on. Because if he don't fight him, word around Texas gonna be, man, this nigga didn't even want the rematch. Man, this man put hands and foots on Errol, man, beat this man ass. We done lost all this money, did all this selling out, and this nigga don't want no get back. It's gonna make him look like a hoe. Like, man, this nigga whooped your ass. You had a rematch clause, though. You just walked off, my nigga. Like, that's even worse. That's worse than getting beat. Because not only did you get beat, but you tucked your tail and ran. So he really had no choice from a pride standpoint, and he got to save face with Dallas. Dallas is a prideful city, right? Like, man, man, goddamn, man, what I'm saying? I don't want to fight him no more, man, but I got to fight him, man. Al, listen, Errol. Yeah, what's up, Al? You don't have to take this fight. Fuck them niggas talk about the street. Them niggas ain't in there taking no punches. Yeah, Albert, man, listen, man, everybody talking about they ain't gonna mess with me no more, man. And I call myself the truth. I said, I'm the truth, man. If I don't go out there and fight, man, that gonna make me look bad out here on these streets, man. I got all my fans on YouTube and Twitter, man. They been riding for me, man. They been saying all kinds of stuff. See, that's the goddamn problem. You listen to some dumb ass niggas on YouTube and Twitter, and them niggas talk you into taking this goddamn fight. If you'd have fought Keith Thurman, like I told you, you'd have been victorious. I gave Keith Thurman the orders, but no, you ignored my wishes when fought Terence Crawford. This the same nigga that we've been ducking for 5 years. Why the hell you think we've been ducking him? And then you want to all of a sudden fight him right now? Yeah, man, I hear what you're saying, man, but right now, man, that's water under the bridge. I got to go fight this dude again, man. I got to fight him again, man. Cause y'all bees and them over here looking at me funny, man. All the rappers looking at me funny. When I go to the club, the bartenders down there, they looking at me crazy and stuff like that. People feeling sorry for me. I telling me that I can come stay with them and, and they just feeling sorry for me. I had one old lady. I was at the store, man. The old lady was crying. She walked up to me. She cried. She rubbed on me. She said, you all right, baby? Baby, are you all right? I said, yeah, man, I'm all right, man. Why you crying? Baby, I'm just saying, baby, whatever you do, baby, don't mess with that boy from Omaha, Nebraska no more, baby. Baby, you ain't got nothing to prove to these broke-ass niggas out here in Dallas, baby, that's hating on you. You ain't got nothing to prove, baby. Just leave that young man alone. He ain't bothering nobody. Now, you don't think I can beat him? You don't think I can beat him? Okay, you been talking to I, huh? So this what's going on. The old lady, like, he got to fight the guy. He got to fight him. You get what I'm saying? He got to fight him. Too many. Hold on. I'm trying to log into my other email address. He got to fight him now. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, he ain't really got no choice. Right now, it's balls to the wall right now. He ain't got no choice. Right now, he got the waller. He got a waller. Let me see. 81? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to log into my other email. You get what I'm saying though? Like he ain't got no choice, right? He got a wallet. Like man, goddamn, man, that nigga from Omaha, boy, that nigga there a motherfucker, boy. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Like that nigga there was putting them Fifth Ward bees on your ass, dog. Like that nigga was beating up. He was beating you like Black Jack Mulligan did Kevin Sullivan in '82 at the Armory. This dude right here. Let me try it another way. See, can they send it to my? Yeah, send it there. Yeah, that nigga right here, man. I don't know what wrong with this nigga here, man. 7-1. Hold on. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? The old ladies, shit. The old ladies is everybody, man. Like you feel me? Nigga gotta do something. Gotta do something. Nigga can't be walking down. I heard them boys over there in Dallas. I heard them boys over there in Dallas, man. You know, it's kind of rough over there. I heard it's kind of rough. A nigga like, man, nigga, you better go get you some get back. Shit, but guess what? Them niggas in Dallas ain't taking them goddamn punches. They ain't getting punched by Terence Crawford. Anyway, if you sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button. If you sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, give it.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, man, motherfucking old lady, man, walking up to him and shit with the cane, Geritol, false teeth in her mouth. You know, baby, I'm trying to tell you, baby, now you don't need to be messing with that boy, baby. Them niggas are, yeah, man, I hear what you saying, but I think I do better. But the yellow bees and them, they you know, the city fell out with me. I know, listen, baby, I saw the video with what the dude name? Rainwater? Yeah, I saw the interview with Rainwater, baby. I know he said he rooting for Crawford. I got people in Dallas rooting for Crawford, man. It don't make no sense, man. Like, I did so much for the city. Oh, baby, you ain't got to cry. You ain't got to cry, baby. I'm just saying, ain't nobody got faith in me no more, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do now? Okay, baby, if you want to fight him again, go fight him again. I got to get some get back. I got to get some get back. So now he trying to get some get back. You got Al Heyman in one ear telling him he better not take that rematch. You got Steven Espinosa. Hey, man, you might want to, maybe we can put boots on him. We can probably do something else with you. And then we got the whole entire city of Dallas looking at you side eye. Nigga can't even go in the grocery store right now. Yeah, dog, but you better listen, my nigga. We just gonna charge that first fight to the game. What you gonna have to do? You gotta fight this dude back. You gotta move up out of here. You get what I'm saying? Man ain't got no choice.
True.
Phone lines finna drop in a few minutes.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Yeah, man, niggas gonna bust, but them niggas were talking about busting, man. Like, man, you better take this motherfucking rematch, man. Yeah, man, I ain't got no faith in me, man. Told me, man, I take the rematch, man. Man might whoop me worse than he did last time. Yeah, he might whoop you worse than he did last time, but you ain't got no choice. You gotta go fight this dude. All right, man, I'm doing what I can do, man. I'm trying my best now. I don't want y'all clowning me now, because I ain't heard everybody in that turn on me. On which my dead James. Hey, but listen, what's another thing he can do? You got Derrick James over there, right? Derrick James, trainer of the year. I didn't really see any adjustments by Derrick James. The number one thing I can say, they have to watch fight film. You have to study your opponent. Watch film. Watch that fight. Watch how he, you know, it is kind of hard because it's like, hey, Swab, it's kind of hard because it's like, okay, it's like a prey getting skinned alive. You're getting skinned alive, right? They taking the skin off of your body, right? They're skinning you. And then after they skinning you, they got it on video, they skinning you, and then they throwing you in a hot pot with boiling water. You know, it got all kind of seasoning in it, the water boiling hot, all kind of seasoning, and you just throwing it in there, and you're telling a guy to go back and watch himself being skinned alive. You're telling the guy to go back and watch a video to where he got snatched out of the water, and then he scaled you. Just imagine you're a fish and you getting scaled by the fisherman. But you were alive during the scaling process. So you feeling all that pain. God damn, this shit hurt. God, oh Lord, this nigga scaling me. Lord, he's scaling me. What he gonna do? Bae, the nigga scaling me. I told you to leave him alone. He's scaling me, bae. Okay, what he doing now? And then he take the skin and he's snatching the skin back, right? Pulling the skin off. You alive going through this, suffering through this process, right? And then the nigga putting seasoning on you. Putting seasoning on. You see family members coming around, looking at this big fish. Yeah, we gonna eat all week off this one, all month long, right? They seasoning you, right? And you alive through this entire process. And then right when the grease is at its hottest, they drop you on in there, and you slowly going in the heat, and you hollering and screaming, ow. And nigga put me in the pot, loud, deep fried, and then he's under the grease, right? And he like, like the nigga he's under the hot grease, hot boiling grease, and he's still under there. You get what I'm saying? So he, you know, and then he gotta go back and watch that again.
True.
He gotta go back and watch that. He gotta go back and watch it again. Come on, man. 4 lines for the drop right now, man. 4 lines for the drop right now.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Matter of fact, hold on, guys. I got a couple of commercials I have to go to. After this short commercial break, then we will go be dropping the phone line.
About you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
Hey, we gotta get the lights up, man. We gotta listen. We got another sponsor for the show. Man. I forgot the brother's name. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm a little high right now, so I just loaded it up, man. But we're gonna get by this commercial break right here, and we will be dropping the phone lines, man. So y'all please call the show.
Hey. It's a brand new day. Take a whiff. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. Hey. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Hey. It's a brand new day. Take a whiff. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. Hey. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Come along, get lost for a flash. I be in the smoke, getting lost, burning gas. I be on the go, straight up, always on the rip. Cause I be burning blunt after bowl, after split. Really nowadays, niggas gotta pay the cost. Getting off in the sauce, trying to get a little lost. I be like a fuck, that shit ain't with up. Fall back, small back, little nigga, good luck.
Shout out to Dante and Nadia.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, family? So I figured it out, coach. Bomac was slipping Bud sensu beans in between rounds. EJ got to stay away from that bottle, too. Yeah, you know what? I wonder what they have in that, because EJ, I think he the only fighter that I see. I could be wrong. But Derek James got a Gatorade bottle, and I don't know what he drinking. What's in that Gatorade bottle? Do anybody know what's in that Gatorade bottle? Because normally when you see, like, trainers, you know, giving their fighters water in between rounds, it be like in a clear water bottle. Derek James had that, now he always had a Gatorade bottle. Now, sources say it's some sauce, it's some special sauce in that Gatorade bottle. I don't know how true that is. Now, they say some special sauce in that Gatorade bottle. I don't know how true that is, but whatever they normally had in that Gatorade bottle, it didn't work that night. Just want to throw that out there. Shout out to Coach Killings dropping that $2 super chat. And shout out to you too, fam, man, for becoming a member. For becoming a new member, man. Salute to you, fam. I appreciate that. Shout out to RB the Baller. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, fam? You say DJ made his biggest mistake in the fight. He told him to press forward on Crawford at the beginning of the third round to get his get back. Fight was over after that. I mean, yeah, the fight was over when he signed the contract, to be honest with you. But, yeah, you know, like, you can't fight Crawford like that. And I tell people that, I'm like, dude, you can't be pressing that dude, talking about trying to put your weight on him and you're being overly aggressive. That ain't gonna work with him. If you watch those other fighters that you guys, a lot of those guys dismiss, that was very dismissive of, some of those guys tried that same style and it didn't work. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Derrick James learned a valuable lesson in this RB the Baller. You can believe that he learned a valuable lesson, fam. Shout out to the Big Surf Senior. Hey, okay. Big Surf Senior, man, dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Surf Senior said he got to eat Rudy's chicken, then wear them leather shorts and tall tee. Walk out the big trunk. Tussle. He got to grow that shag back. That's Dallas. Hey, you know what though, man? Yeah, man. He got to get back. He got to get back to his roots. What he got to do, Big Sir Senior, though, for real though, he got to study that fight though. He got to study that fight, see exactly what went wrong, and see what he got to do differently. Now I still got him getting stopped, but he can fight better than that. He got to make it. He got to make it a lot more harder for Pauls. He got to make it a little bit more difficult for Bud. You get what I'm saying? He can't make it as easy as he made it, because he made it look too easy. Like, literally, he fell for every trap that was set.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Ali Meadows dropping out $2 super chat. He said EJ's only chance, eat some of Duck Nello's roid meat. He said, "Hey, Canelo, was that? No, hold on. You say steroid meat. I think that was on Clint Breedall. Clint Breedall ain't on steroid. But I get what you're saying though, Alan. I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? So I think, Alan, I think you the other version of D Block. D Block hate Tank, and you hate Big Nello. I think you the other side of D Block, you D Block on the flip.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, he gotta humble himself, go back to the lab, look at that film and say, man, what the hell this nigga did? How did this happen to me? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of other people who saw the same thing, that's what they're saying. How did this happen to me? What did I do? What was Derrick James telling me that wasn't working? You gotta step to him, man. You gotta go at him. Going at him don't work. I tried. No, I tried to tell them, but they was too arrogant. Man, look here, man. You can't go at that. You can't fight that dude like this, dog. You can't fight that dude like this, Spence. This dude ain't like them other guys that you got in the fight with, bro. He's not like those other guys, man. Don't listen to what them niggas on YouTube saying. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Niggas on YouTube told me, man. Terence Crawford, Cheney. I told you. Remember what you told him in 2018? Yeah, I know. I told him, man, he got rocked by Gamboa. He was doing stanky leg. You know what I mean? He made you do it, and he said, I'm gonna have you doing the stanky leg. He said when I stop him, they gonna say that he outgrew the weight division. He stayed at 147 too long. He said, man, on my life, man, I promise you won't stop me. I promise you. That's when he used to talk good. He used to talk good. Then after the accident, he started slurring a little bit. He said, yeah, I promise you won't stop me. I promise you that he ain't stopping me. I promise you that. Man, you ain't gonna stop me, man. Ain't no way you gonna stop me, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do you like Gamboa. You struggle with one-legged David Benavidez. So one-legged David Benavidez put up a better fight. So this is what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. We gotta. It's some things he gotta work on, man. It's some things he gotta work on. I got a list right now. We got footwork. Caller, hold on. We got footwork. Get your head off the line. He got to set some traps, not fall into traps. His ring IQ has to be raised a whole lot more before the fight. He got to work on his defense. He got to get stronger because clearly he wasn't the stronger man in the fight. He got to stay away from Yellow Beezy while he's getting ready for the fight. Leave Yellow Beezy alone, and he got to watch fight film. That's just some of the things that he needs to do. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Rose from Houston.
Rose from Houston, talk to me, fam.
Man, Coach. Now, I picked EJ to win the fight.
Yes, sir.
Before the fight happened. After seeing what happened on July 29th, I literally cannot give you a concrete answer of what he could do to change what we saw. I already knew. I don't know if you remember us discussing it before the fight, but I had said before the fight that, the quote-unquote strength advantage that everybody said he was going to have was kind of overrated because of Bud Crawford's wrestling background. So I knew that, they were putting a little too much stock into that. But I guess to answer, the question of that, the first thing you got to do, bro, you got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? I kind of started having second thoughts about the fight when, I don't know if you remember the interview that they had where they asked each other to rate the other opponent.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Bud Crawford gave very realistic answers, IQ 7, power 8, 10, 9, toughness, you know what I mean? But then when they asked Spence the same question, he's saying puncher power 2, ring IQ, 1, resume
0.5.
Like, come on, bro. Right, so at this point, either you just straight up hating on dude and you not being realistic and you thought you was gonna go in there and steamroller, or you literally saying that you don't watch film and you didn't study your opponent, you didn't prepare correctly. So I mean, bro, you gotta start there. And second of all,
you're right,
if the fight is in December, bro, he's really in trouble.
Why you say that?
But yeah, that's all I got.
Why you say that? Because why you say that?
Why do I say that?
Yeah.
Man, okay, first of all, we saw what happened on July 29th, all right? Spence went in there and got jumped by Bud, Everett, and Ladd. All right? He got suspended till the end of, what is it? Is it 6 months, I think it is?
They did it for 2 months. 2 months. Yeah.
Right, so now you telling me in 2 months and some change, you got to make the proper adjustment to change what happened on July 29th, which is one of the worst ass whippings I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. One of the most beautiful, brutal displays ever. Man, it's just not going to happen, bro. EJ is a great fighter. He's still one of my favorite fighters. He's definitely probably my favorite fighter of this generation. But, I mean, bro, this is the Bud Crawford era. It is what it is. I do hope you can go in there and give us a better showing, because I do think that some people are being disrespectful just because of how bad the fight was. But I just don't see the result changing. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Appreciate you taking my call, Coach. I'm about to get off here and let you cook.
All right, shout out to Rose from Houston, man. Salute, fam. Hey, shout out to Harvey, man. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy, Cash App.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Harvey say, man, he said, you got me crying over here, Coach. Oh, I got y'all over there crying. Hey, hold on. Hey, I will address the Cash Apps. I mean, the Super Chats. Carla, hold on. I will address the Super Chats. Let me get some of these Super Chats out of the way, man. Yeah, man, I'm just saying, man, we got to talk to Al. Yeah, man, y'all know I just be kicking it. I just be kicking it. Let's see. Shout out to Zepper. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, off topic. He said, off topic, real quick. I like Bud versus Canelo fight. He said, but I'm concerned about the weight at 168. I think there should be a rehydration clause. I mean, if Bud is calling out Canelo the A side in any equation. So whatever Canelo says, Bud got to acquiesce to Canelo. And if he calling Canelo out, so it shouldn't be no rematch clause. I'm the type of guy like this here. If you a little guy and you calling me out of my weight class, I'm minding my own business, you calling me out, okay, then you got to come up here on my terms. So Bud called him out. If he was to get by Errol Spence, That fight will be there for him in May. He need to fight him. Fight him at 168. He said he'll move up though, so they need to fight at 168. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Frank in LA. I've called this a bunch of times, Coach. Just want to say, fantastic show. Everybody should be subscribing and giving the thumbs up. I don't think there's anything Errol Spence can do to beat Bud Crawford. Whether it's 147, 154, it's not going to make a difference. I mean, there's just levels to this game, and clearly Bud Crawford is one of those special fighters, one of those, they come once every 25 years kind of guy. Errol Spence, to his credit, I like him, but he's just not going to be able to learn everything or make all those adjustments in a few months. And it's unfortunate that his trainer, what's that goofball's name? He had no advice for him. If you're watching the fight, he's like, I'll stick behind the jab.
Yeah.
He had no real advice, no plan B, no plan C, no plan D. And him saying he doesn't watch tapes, I mean, what an imbecile. Why wouldn't you want to learn everything you can about your enemy before you fight him? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And that should tell you everything you need to know about the coach.
You know the crazy part about that, Frank, this, like, I watched, watched a lot of legendary trainers, man. Angelo Dundee, the great Customato, Archie Moores is a great fighter and a trainer. What's my main man name? Eddie Futch, Duva, just some of the great trainers, throughout the years. Georgie Benton, great fighter, great trainer. Like, all of them study film. Like it's like I equated it like football or basketball. How you have a coach, and the coach's job is to get you prepared to play the Golden State Warriors. But you got a coach. Yeah, we not gonna win, man. We ain't watching none of their games. We don't know when they do their high pick and roll. They do their screens and stuff like that. And and when they play 2-on-2 and the left side of the court, we ain't gonna study none of that. We just gonna go out there and just play them. Like, what kind of dumb stuff is that?
I mean, how arrogant is it to never look at history, never look at the greats that were here before you, whether the past or contemporary times, and say, I'm going to learn something. Well, that just tells you how ignorant that guy is. Yeah. His mind is so closed, he can't even admit, hey, I might learn something from somebody, even if it's, I'm going to teach my guys what not to do. But that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, when somebody says they don't watch tape. And the only thing Crawford's going to do is, I'm afraid he's going to do some permanent damage on this one. But hey, they want it. They want the rematch. It's a pride thing. Well, he might end up with lifetime, disabilities after this. Okay. But I just want to say that. I'm going to leave some room for other callers. Thanks, Coach. Great show. Always keeping it real.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Frank from LA. LA in the house. Hey. Got LA in the house, man. Hold on, man. Let's get the super chats out of the way. Shout out to RB the Baller, dropping that $2 super chat. He said Crawford knocking them veneers out this time. Shout out to Ellen Meadows, dropping that $2 super chat. He said, I'm official certified ginger dunk hunter. Hates real. Okay. Shout out to Randy Watson. Hey, Watson for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Shout out to Randy Watson. Sexual chocolate. I believe. Caller, hold on. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess and sign. Give them a sense of pride. Hey, I love that. Hey, I love that part of that movie right there. What he say, Randy Watson say? Manager Marty said Errol Spence had better feet than Crawford. What a cap, bro. Who, Lord have mercy, boy. Them niggas so wrong about so much. Shout out to Allen Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He said manager Farty and Fag Non is validated pom-pom hoes. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Salam, what's good with you, man?
Ron Boy Fresh, talk to me, fam.
Here, I'm not convinced they doing this rematch. I think Fishing and Bud need to be worried about what they cooking up over there. I think Earl gonna get hurt, take an injury in training camp, and then they gonna throw Keith in the mix. That's what I think is gonna happen. Keith is gonna get thrown in the mix. I just don't see the upside to Earl and Bud rematch right now. I just don't see it. You're gonna go from the T-Mobile to the Michelob Arena now. Like they can't go back in T-Mobile. You dig what I'm telling you?
Said, hey, where he said a Michelob Arena. What a Michelob Arena? That's a real arena?
Yeah, that's the Mandalay Bay. That's the Mandalay Bay.
They changed it. They changed
That's
it to
That's what Bud for Port at.
Oh, okay.
Michelob Arena. Yeah, so you go to T-Mobile. You know, T-Mobile is huge. Yeah, so they gonna probably fight in Vegas. They definitely fighting in Vegas again, but it ain't gonna be at the T-Mobile because ain't nobody. And you know, me and Steven Espinoza got into it a little bit on Twitter. I was like, man, ain't nobody asking for this fight. I get your point, but truth be told, ain't nobody asking for this rematch, man. It wasn't competitive. I mean, it's just a cash grab. It's a cash grab for Earl, and it's easy money for Bud, and it will be easy money for me because Bud stop Earl in 5. He ought to download enough information. He'll stop him in 5. Unless Earl, the only way Earl can convince me that he back, he got to go back to the shag and go back to the Nike tracksuit. Because skinny jeans and choke necklaces.
Oh, he got to get the shag.
Remember? Yeah, he got to get that. I agree. He got to go back to that shag and the Nike tracksuits. That's when Earl was real. When Earl didn't wear none of them skinny stuff and them choker necklaces and wasn't hugging up on rappers like that. You know what I'm saying? Earl meant business when he had that shag and them Nike tracksuits. That's all Earl wore. Nike tracksuits. Yeah, tracksuits. He wasn't worried about none of that other shit.
We got to get the shag back.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, I'm gonna throw that out there, Mo. So y'all remember who told y'all first. Don't be surprised if Keith get thrown in the mix and they be like, I'll hit up Bud. Like, we already got the fight already set up. Keith ready. Earl hurt. And so, I mean, you gotta take the fight. You know what I'm saying? They gonna trick me. We give you extra $5 million because they gotta feed Keith too. If Keith don't have, I'm telling you, if Keith don't announce a fight before this month is out, you will see Keith fighting Bud. I'm telling you. At a catch weight. I'm telling you. We're at 54. That's all I got, Slim. But I ain't trying to see this shit. I'm dead ass serious, man.
I ain't trying to rob my friend.
I'm out.
See, brother. See, let me hold on, brother. Brothers and sisters, hold on. Shout out to J Hub. Hey, okay. Dropping down quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
See, brother, what we got to do, we got to grow the shag back. See, the problem is, Carla, hold on. See, what happened was, the shag, what we got to do, you got to get the shag back. You see what it is, baby boy. See, what had happened was, when you had the shag and you was wearing the jogging suit, that's when you really was on your game. But ever since you started talking, hanging out with Yellow Bees and them, you got sidetracked. We got to get the shag back. That's what we got to do. What does the J Hub say? The only way Errol can win is if he get Bomac to spike Bud's water or put some egg weights in his gloves. Hey, you can't even fight with egg weights because it's going to have your arms so heavy and burnt out, you're not even going to be able to lift them, over a period of time. Shout out the Glove Lipkins, man. Salute to you, fam. Carla, what's your name and you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Yo, Coach, this M1 from the BX.
You don't want to talk to me, fam.
Yo, Coach, my son and my wife is looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. I spit out my whole fucking drink out my mouth when you said about the he's bleeding out his eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit, they looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Yo, that shit had me on the floor. But anyway, I spit out my whole drink and everything. But remember when Derek James, I think it was Fight Hype, asked him, what you gonna do about when Crawford changes up his stance? And he's like, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. He system. Talking about, that's only when you losing.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. I really want to know what he's going to say now when they ask him that same question. What he going to do?
Man, I can't.
And the only way...
No, I'm with you. I can't wait to see the press conference. Not because of Errol Spence, but I want to see Derek James. I want to see what Derek James have to say.
Me too.
Yeah, but go ahead. I'll let you
the only way that...
Now I say, go ahead.
Oh, The only way he's gonna win if he wear a motherfucking bulletproof. They make some bulletproof shit for his chin and a vest, a bulletproof vest. Because I don't know what he could do to change anything.
All right. Well, shout out to M1 man from the Bronx. Salute, fam. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling the show.
Right.
M1, stand up. Yeah. I mean, for one, study to take. Man, listen, man. What we gotta do? We gotta go back to the drawing board. A couple of people, one guy in the chat, I think, Houston said he gotta grow the shag back. He gotta grow the shag back and put the jogging suit on. So we got the shag and the jogging suit. He gotta do that, right? So, I don't know what the shag gonna do, what to strengthen his hair or what, but right now he's made a lot more money since the shag. Caller, hold on. Errol Spence has made a lot more money since the shag. He's living a lovely lifestyle, traveling the world. But the fact of the matter is, his last fight, both of his eyeballs were bleeding. And how do I know both of his eyeballs are bleeding? I got a picture of it right here. The man had blood come out of his eyeballs, man.
True.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me, fam.
Man, I usually, me and Ron Boy usually have the same, answers most of the time, but I don't agree with Earl faking no injury, man, so Keith Thurman can get his shot, man. He disliked Keith too much to give him any type of favors, you know what I'm saying? So I think if it's up to Earl, he going to take 10 ass whoopings out of the month before he let Keith take a shot, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see that happening there. I think he going to go ahead and fight, and he's just going to take that other L like a man, like he took the first one. You know what I'm saying? I think a win for Earl is just making it to the 12th round. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see him faking an injury to let, you know what I'm saying, Crawford fight somebody else, or to let Keith, especially not Keith. You know what I'm saying? I think he cool with seeing Keith getting froze out. So I don't see that happening. But I don't think Earl's going to do anything different. If he make it to the 12th, like I said, that's a win for him after getting, beat up so bad the first fight. So that's my call.
All right, shout out to Curtis from Long Beach, salute, fam. Yeah, man, the man. As you guys can see right here, the man was bleeding out of his eyeballs. That's blood coming out of his mouth, his nose, and both eyeballs, left and right eyeball, right? And you see the way Buddy back there looking. You see the dude right here on the left? Y'all see this dude right here? This dude right here, he look like, God dang, Lord, see the way he frowning up? But he look like he constipated. You get what I'm saying? So, and look at the sister right there, like little tenderoni, she got all dolled up for the fight, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I mean, you get what I'm saying? He can't fight aggressively. You cannot fight Bud aggressively. The only problem is he's not going to be able to outbox Bud. He's not going to be able to outbox him. He's going to have to work on his footwork. He's going to have to work on his timing. Terence Crawford is faster than Spence. So he's going to have to adjust to that speed, understand that speed, and he's going to have to know how to get around that jab. He's got to know how to parry those shots. You get what I'm saying? You got to know how to parry those shots. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't doing any parrying. He wasn't no slipping. He wasn't blocking. He did block. He did some blocking, but he could do a whole lot better with parrying as well. So if he parry those shots, you know what I mean? But he just so overly aggressive, he can't fight, he can't fight him. He can't fight Bud the way he fought the first fight. That's why I say, he can fight better, but he's going to have to change some things. Go back and look at that fight. Look and see what this guy did to you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's happening? It's Casino Life Prayers.
Man, Casino, man. Talk to me, fam. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. I just wanted to call back, man, because, last time I called in, we were talking about, we were saying the rematch wasn't going to happen. I was saying that him not doing the rematch would have been a L anyway.
Yeah.
Even if he don't fight him, it's over with.
You said that.
I just wanted to say, I'm just happy that this shit happening because that's the only way he can move on. I mean, win or lose, it don't matter. He got to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to run that shit back, man. Just for your manhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about it.
It don't really matter what happened. Huh?
Yeah, no, cause see, he'll be looking bad out here on these streets. If he don't run it back, man, they're gonna be like, man, that nigga, you talked all this
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta run it
We
back.
lost all this money. That nigga done whoop your ass, and you ain't even want no get back. It's just too much. He gotta
get the get back.
He gotta run it back. He gotta run it back.
He gotta run it back. You know, and that's all I want. I just wanted to call back and say it ain't over. You know what I mean? It ain't over because he finna run it back. So after he run it back, win or lose, he can go ahead and fight somebody else after that. But you can't do shit till you run it back. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that boy Bud whoop your ass like that and not run it back. You know, I don't care what happened. I'm just glad he running it back, and that's my call.
All right, shout out to Casino. Salute, fam. Yeah, man, he running it back, man. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see it again myself. Shout out to JC. JC in the building, man. It is what it is. I want to see it again myself. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna say a lie to you. Like I don't see no reason why not to see it again. We're gonna go to a short station identification break, and we're gonna get right back into the show.
It's a brand new day. Take a whiff. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Hey, it's a brand new day. Take a whiff. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit. Mary J is such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody, man? We back on the show. Phone lines is hot. Hold on, guys. We got another call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Mo Green from Baltimore, by way of Des Moines, Iowa.
Mo Green from Baltimore. Talk to me.
I told you Bud was going to take care of him, but I tell you what, I knew I knew it was going to be bad when they was at that press conference in the beginning, and the way in, and Bud was telling everybody to shut up, and nobody just kept on talking, and Bud started rocking back and forth. That's how we do it, you know. He started rocking back and forth. He's like, okay. So anyway, what I want to say is that I think that he's going to just demolish Earl, just get him out of there in the first two or three rounds, and he's going to set that nigga fight up with that's going to be a statement for that Canelo fight. He's going to put it on Earl, and then he's going to tell everybody at 154 I'm strong. He's going to make his case for that Canelo fight at 168, and everybody's going to be buying into it.
You don't think now? This is what I've been hearing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The higher ups, the Espinosas, they'll never come out on record and admit this. The Heymans, whatever, they didn't want this fight. They didn't want the rematch because financially it's going to be, as Rick Glazer would say, an economic bloodbath. Because both of these guys going to get paid a lot of money to fight each other in a rematch, but a lot of what the fear is, there's not going to be a big demand for the fight because the fight was so one-sided. People like, man, we ain't paying for this shit, man. This dude Spence ain't got no business in the ring with Bud. Do you feel that because of the fight was so one-sided, do you feel that there's some credence to this fight may take a financial hit because of what happened in the first fight?
Well, business is business. I think that once they explain that to Bud and Bud sees the numbers, I think that he'll take a little bit less so he can get more when he fights Canelo. No, I know. I think whatever they're getting paid is locked in. So they have to pay him, because they signed a 2-fight contract. Yeah, it's locked in. So it is what it is. So I didn't know it was locked in. I didn't know it was locked in, but
yeah.
I think they'll recoup their money off the Canelo fight.
Okay.
So they'll go ahead and push that one, and like I said, money is money, business is business. So they'll recoup their money on the Canelo fight, and that's what Bud. That's gonna be Bud's big payday, and I think he might fight once more after that, and I think he's gonna hang it up and go and do what he got to do.
Yeah, I think he got like 2 more fights left in him, and he done. If you're gonna go out with a bang, boy. If he can beat Spence again, and go after Canelo, win, lose, or draw. But fighting Canelo is hitting the lottery, and Canelo and Bud is a hell of a story because one guy's a 3-division world champion, two-time undisputed champion, pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. Ring magazine, all that stuff like that. First ballot Hall of Famer, and then the other guy, Canelo, I think he's a 4-division world champion, top 3 pound for pound fighter, cash cow to sport of boxing. Accomplished a whole lot of stuff, just his accolades alone. So when you talk about accolades coming together, fighting each other, it don't get no better than that. that's going to be the biggest fight that can be made, in my opinion, next year. So, of course, I got Bud stopping Spence again and on to Canelo. Canelo said that he will fight him at 168. If Canelo were to win, he's going to get full credit from me because Bud called him out. So he going to get full credit. I'm not going to take anything away from Canelo. 2 pound for pound guys fighting each other. That you know, if you're going to go out, let's go out like that. But salute to you, fam.
And I think that's gonna be the crown, and I think that's gonna be Canelo's probably his last fight. If not another fight after that, he'll probably fight Benavidez. But outside of that, I think that's how it's all gonna play. I think Bud will not make a statement to Errol, and then just gonna move forward and take care of Canelo.
All right, shout out to Mo Green, man. Be more stand up. Yeah, man. You know, just right over to the sunset shit. Bud said he ain't got but a couple of more fights. He said he ain't got but a couple of more. So get Spence again, get that 25 mil again. Let me take that like Diddy. Take that 25 mil and then go out to Canelo. Hey man, Big Nello, man, what's happening, man? You know I don't talk no trash. Canelo don't talk no trash. Let's do this for the people. All right, man. You know I hit pretty hard. Yeah, I know you hit hard, man. I want to fight anyway, man. You know, Canelo don't talk trash. Bud don't talk trash. You know, you get what I'm saying? That's gonna be the fight, bro. That I ain't gonna lie, man. That fight right there, bro. Really is intriguing me now. What happened? Oh, they got glasses on. Sorry about that, guys. Shout out to Allen Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat.
Hold on, Carl. I got you right now. Hold on, Carl.
Playtime.
Get this super chat out of the way.
Boy.
What'd you say, family? You say broke ass boxing basement in Laundry, aka known as the boxing outlet. Mr. Constipated Face still puts conspiracies and excuses to all 6 of his subscribers. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? This is Quan from Atlanta, fam.
Quan from the ATL. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, man, like I say, I'm really about to just reiterate what everybody else is saying because I believe the same thing. Even though I love to see the fight again, you know what I'm saying, who wouldn't? But at the same time, I don't believe there's nothing Spence can do to rectify what took place, you know what I'm saying, in the previous fight. Because if you look at it, you got to think of it this way. And I think one of the callers already hit on this, but the man's suspended until the end of September. Even though that's just for Vegas, he can go somewhere else and train. But even in the space of time of 2.5 months, what can a fighter change that he has been the way that he's fought his entire career? When I look at Spence and the rematch, I kind of look at Deontay Wilder and the Tyson Fury rematch. Because even though he switched trainers with Malik Scott, he was trained to do different techniques, use different kind of jabs and all kinds of different shit that he worked on. But when he got into the ring, the same thing's going to happen to Spence, which is once he gets hit, he's going to go back to his default setting. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's going to turn back into him just trying to establish that jab, trying to pressure cook his fighter and try to get him out of there. That didn't work the first time. Yeah. So whenever that shit takes place in that manner, that's what's going to happen. And with Spence against Crawford, all that shit led up with a lot of different hate. Just like the first caller tried to tell everybody, with that critique between him and Crawford when he was telling him his power was 0 and all that crazy shit, the same thing was said about his comments toward Bud too. Because if you listen to what he was saying, that shit didn't make any sense. Right. Because the whole time he's telling everybody he ain't fought nobody, but then in another time he's telling him, oh, he's my rival. Oh, you know, I know I got to prepare for him because he's that great. But how could he be that great if he ain't never fought nobody? So it was a lot of stuff that was going on. If y'all go back and look at, you know what I'm saying, the build-up of the fight, what he was saying about Crawford, that just sounded like straight hate. Even Derek James was hating on him. So all that shit came blowing up in their face. There was a lot of smoke and everything like that. But as I said before, ain't nothing he could do to really bounce back from that. Yeah, it's a cash grab. And who wouldn't want to see it again? But me personally, I can't wait to see the press conference this time because it got to be even hilarious because he's going to have to answer a lot of questions that he hasn't been saying on social media. But that's all I got, Coach.
Listen, man, shout out to man Quan from the ATL. Salute, fam. Yeah, you know what? I want to see that press conference too. You know, because now Brian Custer, he's on the Showtime payroll. He's gonna ask, he's gonna try to stroke Spence and make him feel good. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. He say Errol faking the injury. Book it, Slim. But I want to be the one to ask those questions. Spence, last time you was here, you said that Terence Crawford, when you was rating him, you gave his power, his resume a 0.5. You gave his power a 2. You said he was overrated. You said his baby mama wasn't slim enough. You said a whole bunch of stuff disrespecting him. Do you still stand by those words? Because for someone to have a 0.5 resume, Carla, hold on, he beat you worse than he beat everybody else. In 2018, you said that you're going to have him doing the stanky leg. In 2018, you said Terence Crawford too light in the ass. In 2018, you said that he wasn't going to stop you. In 2018, at the Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fight on the podium, you wouldn't mush my Derrick Jane. You said that, Terence Crawford wrong side street. Terence Crawford, he ain't fought nobody. Who he fought better and bigger than Chris Algieri. I promise you, if I fight him, I'm going to crush him. You said all of those things. Can you tell me what happened from the time, those 5 years, you said all of those things in the lead up to the first fight. What happened from all of the stuff that you said until the actual outcome of the fight? Could you please explain that to me, sir? Like, that's the question I want to ask him. And then I'm going to ask Derrick James the same thing. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Man, Coach Eddie from the ATL. Talk to me, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good show today. Like I said, I'm not going to rehash everything that you said is spot on as far as what he can do in the rematch. If he's able to do that, he can have a better outing. He can put on a better show. And I'm going to stand on it. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I believe if he's able to do everything that you said, I believe that it's going to go to a 12-round decision. I think Spence is too good of a fighter because Spence is not a bum. He's a good fighter. But Terence is just better.
Yeah.
I still got Terence Crawford winning the fight, but I believe that Spence will be able to, hear the last bell. I believe it'll go to a decision this go around because I think, me personally, I just think that Spence is just too good of a fighter to get stopped twice. Like I said, they go back and do everything that you said, make the adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Look at film. Everything that you said, I believe that he will still come up short, but I believe he'll be able to make a better showing. And just as a boxing fan, I'm going to be interested in this fight. I think the fight's going to do very well. Yeah, as a boxing fan, I need the fight to be competitive because I want to be able to sit back 10, 15 years from now and say, I want to watch that Spence Bud fight, just like I do now. When I say I want to watch Hitman Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard, or I might pull up, the Thrill in Manila, or I may pull up some of my old favorite fighters I can watch over and over again. My Lennox Lewis or Ray Mercer. Good competitive fights. You know what I'm talking about? You know I'm an old fighter. You don't never get tired of watching.
Yeah.
And I think that Bud and Spence need that type of fight to be legendary. Legendary fights are fights you can watch 30 years from now. It'd be like, man, that's a good fight. Even though you know the outcome, you say, dang, that's a good fight. No matter, it never gets old. I think that if they can make this fight competitive enough, that it can be a legendary fight. Because as it is right now, Bud been putting on one-sided butt whooping. And I don't got to be watching nothing because he's smoking them. I don't even want to see it. It's too easy.
Hey,
I want to see. I want to see some opposition. You know what I mean?
Well, Errol Spence was supposed to have been that opposition. He was the big fish, and I mean,
yeah.
You feel me? So Errol Spence ain't, he gonna have to do something, man. But shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Salute, man. ATL, stand up, man. Thank you for calling, brother. Coach Eddie in the building, man.
Yes,
ATL. Shout out to Dodge J.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, did you see the Oscar De La Hoya interview? Oscar got Bud beating Canelo easily. I mean, but Oscar De La Hoya is bitter. He's bitter that Canelo is not over there with him anymore. He's not promoting Canelo. So it's kind of hard to take what Oscar De La Hoya says seriously, as it relates to Canelo, because it's always going to be deemed as him hating on Canelo. That's like Fag Non saying that Errol Spence is going to beat Terence Crawford easily, or Shigo or Doodoo Brown or any of those guys. You can't take nothing they say seriously as it relates to the sport of boxing, because they're always going to, their boxing opinion is always going to represent their bias towards their dislike of that person or that fighter. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Like you're not gonna get a boxing opinion. Now you may take what Oscar says It said, well, he's a former fighter, he's a promoter, and he's a Hall of Fame fighter. Yeah, but you know, like, come on, man. Like, you know, it is what it is. I can't take what Oscar say seriously as it relate to Canelo Alvarez and Crawford. I can't take it seriously as it relate to that because I know how he feels about Canelo. If you sit back and hate watching the show, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I mean, that's just the way I see it. Like, it's kind of like, you know, Oscar feels some type of way about Canelo, right? So, you know, you want to try to get, you know, his opinion is his opinion. You know, he has a right to that. He has a right to his opinion, and he may be right. I don't know, but I don't see nobody being easily beating on Canelo. That just ain't that gonna be easy about that. You know what I mean? Like it gonna take that's a hell of a fight. That dude, that's a hell of a fighter, bro. Like, I got a lot of great deal of respect for Canelo. That's a hell of a fighter. There's a couple of dudes out there, some bad boys, and you know, they have a history of showing up in big fights. They have a history of showing up in big fights. So, that's pretty much, you know, the way I'm seeing it and the way I'm looking at it.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me, fam.
Coach, real quick, you know, what is it about Bud being a superior fighter people don't get? Okay? You know, there are levels to this game, and Bud is better. Bud is a greater fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a great fighter. Now, Spence, I'm not saying he's not, you know, Spence is a good fighter. Or maybe he was good. I don't know. But, you know, don't get me wrong. But let me tell you, he's not on Bud's level. You know, people should know that. It was obvious July 29th. You know, I was talking to a young motherfucker earlier. He was talking about it's going to be different now, Jamie. You know, the rematch clause, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're coming at 154. This guy is going to be bigger and stronger. And I said, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You think Bud is coming in at 147? He's coming in exactly at 154. You don't think he's going to be bigger and stronger? You know what I'm saying, Coach? People don't get it, bro. They don't know. You know what? They probably never, you know, had a fight in their lives. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, the only thing Spence is going to do different is come in 7 pounds bigger. And that's not going to help him, bro. Because I don't see him learning in the next 3 or 4 months anything different. You know, he's fought one way his entire career. And somebody said a caller, once he gets hit, he may go back to that. You know what I'm saying, Coach? Because let me tell you, man, there are levels to this thing, brother. And let me tell you, Bud is, you know, the footwork, the power, the IQ, it's levels above Spence. And one thing to me that made the huge difference in that fight was that jab. That jab was so good by Bud. It was brutal to watch, Coach. I don't give Spence a chance. When I went with Spence the first fight, Coach, I thought he was going to outwork Bud, and he did. He threw like over 100 punches more, but that doesn't win fights. Bud looked after the fight like he didn't even break a sweat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like he wasn't in a fight. But again, Bud is a great fighter. That's what separates the great from the average and good fighters. That's my quote, brother.
All right, shout out to James from New York. Yeah, he's right about that. Like, they don't, like the guys who criticize Bud, they don't want to say he was a great fighter. And this is what I was trying to tell you. Like, you can never get better at something if you're still in denial. And this is why I want to see the press conference, because I want to see what Derrick James says. If Derrick James is still talking crazy, I can tell you, yeah, this fight he probably gonna get stopped like around the 6th or 7th round. If he's still talking crazy, because you're still in denial. The only way you can overcome some kind of adversity or get help, in order for someone to get help or be willing to receive help, they're gonna have to look at it, take an honest assessment of what just transpired. If they still in there, oh man, it really wouldn't. Hold on, this how you know Smith's gonna get his ass whooped. If Derrick James say this, shout out to Element Ox.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quote over, bam, dub on your boy. He said Bud will have EJ KO'd 7-8. He said after EJ will be old news unless EJ wants to have his name forever changed and known as Stepping Stone. Okay. If Derrick James starts saying, yo, man, well, you know, man, it wasn't nothing Bud did. It wasn't nothing Crawford did. It was what Errol didn't do. See, Errol knew what to do. You know, Carla, hold on. If you hear an interview with Derrick James saying, yeah, man, you know, man, Bud ain't really did much nothing, man. It was Spence. You know, Spence ain't do nothing. You know, cause Spence, man, you know, I don't know, he was tired from the weight. I don't know what it is. But Spence now, we fighting that 154 gonna be a lot better. Bud ain't really did nothing. If you hear mushmouth Derrick James saying that, I'm betting the house on Bud anyway. But bet the house on Bud to knock Spence out between rounds 6 and 8.
True.
That means he ain't learned nothing. They in straight denial. Carla, what's your name when you're calling from?
This is Eddie from Hazel, Texas.
Eddie from Hazel, Texas. Talk to me.
Hey, good Friday, Coach. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good.
Hey, I was calling in to let can't believe a month has passed by already from this fight, and people are still talking crap about Bud Crawford. But anyhow, I think the only chance that Spence has is just go ahead and stick his chin out there again, so that way he can just get the ass whooping over with. And that's the only chance that he's gonna have, man, because he ain't gonna beat Bud no matter what. And I've been watching some other Bud fights, and Bud is very on point with his punches. Like, he doesn't waste punches. He knows exactly what he's gonna do, and he's just one of those guys that's just very determined to land that perfect shot, hurt you, and get you out of there. And I just don't see Spence preparing anything for that. He can't do nothing. And that's it, Coach. I don't want to take no more time.
Shout out to Eddie, man.
But thank you.
Shout out to Saul, man. Shout out to Saul. Saul is Terence Crawford's trainer. That's my partner there, man. Trainer. He's the short Mexican trainer that he has. Saul teaches him. He the one that worked with Bud on fighting on the inside. Well, Bud can do it all. He can fight inside, mid-range, outside. But Saul is the one that show him how to throw those power shots in the pocket. You get what I'm saying? You know, that's that Mexican style. He got a good Mexican trainer in this corner. You get what I'm saying? So, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? It's James Roy, calling from Richmond, VA.
James Roy from VA. Talk to me.
What's going on, man? I was just putting my opinion out on this next fight that's going to happen. I think it might be a little different. I still got Bud winning. I think it may go the distance. Smith's biggest mistake was he said it. As soon as the fight starts, I'm stepping at him.
Right.
You don't do that with Bud. He's very good counterpuncher. One of the best I've ever seen. I think Smith has learned at least stay back, be patient, let Crawford come to you. If one thing Crawford kind of ain't the best at, he don't really walk you down, knock you out kind of guy. He waits for you to make the mistake and then he punish you for it. I don't know if Spence can change that much to make the outcome any different, especially like I said, got Bud winning. I just don't see Spence being dumb enough to do that. Go right at him. It was the worst thing he could have done and made it easy for Crawford. How do you feel? How do you think?
Go ahead.
How do you feel Spence could improve in this fight? What do you think he can do to make it more competitive?
Oh, he has to be a lot more patient. He has to be a lot more patient in this fight. he's going to have to really pick his shots, not be overly aggressive. He's going to have really good balance. He's going to have to recognize, hey, this guy's not those other guys I've been fighting. So when I shift too much of my weight on my front foot, you know, that a person like Terence Crawford can make me pay because he's so much faster and quicker than me. You know, so I have to, you know, the only way he has to try to outthink him and just make it a boxing match. But he's not going to be able to outthink that guy and not box him. So he's still going to lose. And then once Crawford see that, hey, well, this guy don't want to fight, he just coming trying to survive, then that's going to make Crawford press him. Yeah. And that's going to make Crawford press him. And Crawford can press. Yeah. And he's really good at, you know, when someone presses you, if Spence open up, he's going to leave himself open to whatever's going to come his way. So we'll see.
I definitely agree. Like, I'll put this out there before I go. I think one thing he really needs to do is get rid of that fake coach he got, Derrick James. One thing with Derrick James, man, he says he don't study fights. All his fighters do the same thing. They try to basically be physical to you. They just try to press Charlo. They got one style. They got that jab and they come behind it with their power. Like I said, he needs to get rid of him. He's gonna end up getting killed in the ring. Derrick James should stop that fight after the seventh. He let Spence take too much punishment. Yeah. If I was him, get rid of that dude as fast as you can. And I wouldn't have took the rematch so quick. Maybe get a few fights. Because I still got Spence beating a lot of those guys. I think Spence can beat Charlo. I think Spence can beat that Tim guy. I think he's a good fighter. I just think that you're not going to win that fight with Bud like he fought. He ain't going to be out physical. You ain't going to press him like that. You're going to make you pay.
Yeah, you're not stronger than Bud, and I think that was obvious. Shout out to James Roy, Virginia. Salute, fam. Yeah, you're not. And we got 600. We got over 600 people in here, less than 500 likes. We need 80 more likes. Hold on. We need 80 more likes before I answer the phone. 80 more likes. We need 80 more likes. We got to get the likes up. Ain't nobody sitting here watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button. Let's shout out. We know what we're going to do. Instead of sending Riley to y'all, I'm going to send my goons at you. Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard. They be tripping. We be tripping. So they swerving on. We swerve on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
We busting. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Hey, this is Swat Jones for Fort Worth, Coach.
Swat Jones of Fort Worth. Talk to me, fam.
Man, what's up, fam? Man, I was just, man, the rematch. I do want to see the rematch. I mean, anytime you see a man get beat down like that, you know, as a man or just anybody, you be like, man, yo, you definitely need to go back and clean that up a little bit. Even if you lose, you need to make that a little bit more competitive, man. So I want to see if, you know, I want him to redeem himself, but I ain't gonna lie to him. I picked EJ last time, man, and I think a little bit I was biased, you know, because, man, I'm a Texas boy, and I don't like the Cowboys. I don't really, you know, and we don't really get that many fighters who come from the area like that to make it to that magnitude. So I slighted it to EJ, but I've been a Bud fan before I even knew who EJ was, to be honest. But I ain't gonna lie, just off of that, I gotta go with Bud, man. I mean, and the reason why is like Jamie was saying, man, like we all know, there's levels to this shit. It's like what I saw was just a complete outclass. It was like I was like, man, EJ can't do nothing with that boy. I mean, he can't do nothing with him. No matter what he changed, it wasn't nothing he could do. And the thing is, the way Bud caught his timing so fast, I mean, that's how you know a cat got your number. And that's in a lot of sports. When you can catch somebody timing fast, you be like, hell yeah, I got that. Yeah, it don't matter if I start out slow. It don't matter if I start out slow.
or if I finish him fast. And then with Derrick James, his arrogance, man. Like, you need more eyes to look at that fight, man. You got a whole squad over there, bro. And they care about Bud. Bud care about them. You got a lot of eyes on one fighter in that corner. And if you think you're gonna go up against all of that by yourself, one, you disrespecting that corner, and one, man, you really think highly of yourself, and that don't work for your fighter. So I got Bud. I got it looking like the same. I just hope it's a little bit more competitive, because I think Bud could have got EJ out. I think round 5. Round 5, round 4, 5. I thought he carried his ass, to be honest. So even if it make it 9, I just don't want to see Bud carry his ass, man. But I got Bud. I just had to throw that out there before. I just don't see it different, man. I really don't.
All right.
I really don't.
Shout out to Swat Jones, man. Fort Worth, Texas, man. Salute, fam. I think it's the same thing that some people, I guess what he's saying. When the one brother called, he said that what's going to happen, whatever new that Errol Spence him and Derrick James may be working on, once he see that it doesn't work, he's going to revert back. He's going to revert back to the old EJ. Kind of very similar to when Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury. You know, whatever new that he was working on with Malik Scott, you know, Wilder tried it. He was jabbing to the body, stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, he got, you know, he went right back to what he know how to do. And I mean, you know, we just creatures of habit, you know, versus one fighter has a history of fighting many different style fighters, and fighting many different styles himself, because he's fought so many different guys, you know. And I think Carla, hold on. And I think this is what hurts certain fighters. When you're a fighter and you're fighting like styles that are tailor-made, you're fighting fighters that have styles that's tailor-made for your style most of your career. What happens is, when you get in the ring with a fighter who you haven't really seen in the pros, you might have seen some of those guys in the Emmys, but in the pros, like, wait a minute, man, I don't know now, you know, and you so used to, you be eating high on the hog for so long, the best parts of the pig, you eating some of the best parts of the pig and all that stuff there, you know, eating everything from the rooty to the tootie, right? And then you getting there with this one guy, and he ain't nothing like the other dudes you've been in there with, but you're telling yourself, and your team is telling you, oh man, he ain't nobody, man, you're gonna run through him like you ran through the other dudes. And then it's not like that. Then they're like, man, goddamn, man, wait a minute. Hold on, man, they told me, man, you threw like that. He said, man, didn't I tell you, did you see the way I pushed you across the ring? Yeah, man, how you push me like that? I told you wasn't stronger than me, dude. I told you that. My legs is stronger, my base is stronger. You wasn't stronger than me. You ain't gonna be able to muscle me. Man, I'm finna impose my will on you. You're not gonna be able to impose your will on me, dog. You're gonna walk into these traps trying to impose your will, and you're gonna get hurt. What you said, my punching power was a 2? How my punching power is now? Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Mr. Baltimore. Yes!
D-Block, talk to me.
Man, how am I gonna put it like this? How we gonna put it like this today on Friday?
Tenderoni Friday. Tenderoni Fridays.
Tenderoni Friday. All right, let me see. All right, how about this, man? I hear all this speculation, all this talk, all this jibber jabber talking about, you know, it's gonna be a different type of fight. EJ's gonna go in there. He's gonna be stronger. He's gonna be bigger. He's learned his lesson from round 1. Man, EJ didn't learn nothing. EJ can't learn nothing. EJ's like a robot. You just tell him something. That's all he's gonna do. He can't think to himself, man. Derrick James can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. I'm gonna tell you something, Coach. Since this is the call that I'm calling, and I appreciate you, Coach. You already know. Do you remember that fight? And it's a little different, but do you remember that fight with Shane Mosley and Vernon Forrest, both undefeated? Nobody gave really Vernon Forrest, some of a chance. I mean, Vernon Forrest, even though he beat him in the Olympics.
Yeah, that was Al Hammond. I think that was Al
Hammond.
The amateur. Al Hammond managed Vernon Forrest.
Yeah. So I remember, because I love that fight, because I love Vernon Forrest, and I love Shane Mosley. And I remember when Burning Force hit that at the right time, he came at the right goddamn time.
Yeah, timing.
Shane Mosley was never the same again, Coach. And that's fact. You could say, I mean, later on, of course, he beat Margarito. He kept his career still going. But at that moment, Shane Mosley, before that knockdown, he was the number one. I think he was the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Floyd Mayweather was behind him. I think he was at 140 or 135. I don't remember, but he wanted to fight Shane Mosley. And this is what I'm trying to say. Once Errol Spence got hit by Terence Bud Crawford, it was lights out, dead man walking. So it doesn't matter what weight class we go into or where we're gonna be at. It's gonna be the same outcome. And now people could say it's gonna go to 12 rounds. Or it's going to be whatever you think it's going to be. But when you get hit like that, you're traumatized. And yes, he's a boxer. You know what I mean? He this is what he lives for. But he's never got a beating like that ever. I've never seen anybody beat somebody like that. Not like that in a long time. It's just like you said yesterday, Coach. It was like Taylor versus Chavez. I mean, damn. Even Martin Lawrence. Remember we got bit by all those bees? That's how he looked. It's when you look at, and then not just that, Coach. I'm gonna keep it cut. I'm gonna cut it. When he looked in the mirror and looked at himself, and he really saw what really happened. I promise you, Coach, he's never been the same again. D Block, D Town, D City, D Hill.
D Block.
Gotta
stand up. No, I think what it is Errol Spence. What he didn't learn in that fight was. He didn't make the adjustment. I think that was one of the problems that I saw with Errol Spence in that fight. Once he got knocked down, he kept making the same mistake over and over, just continuing to try to press. And a smart fighter would have said, you know what, damn, this shit ain't working. I can't press him. I got to back up off of him and try to be a little bit more methodical in my approach. And that's what happened. He just kept pressing. He said, I'm going to step. And he just kept stepping. And every time he stepped into deeper and deeper shit. You stepping in shit, dog. Like, dog, this shit ain't working, dog. My nigga, you better stop being so aggressive. Dog, he setting that trap for you. He got that trap uppercut waiting on you coming off the ropes, and then he going to come over the top with the same hand. Dog, I'm telling you, dog, don't open up like that. You got your chest wide open, ready to swing. He see it coming from a mile away. And you get what I'm saying? So he kept trying to stick to his game plan, what he know how to do, and it wasn't working. And this guy had no figured you out. They told you they've been studying you for 5 years. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? It's Lamar from upstate New York.
Lamar from upstate New York, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Do you know any other young fighters that started signing other fighters while they were active?
Young fighters? Not really. Not offhand. Not offhand, to be honest with you.
I'm only asking that, Coach, because I felt like, why did Errol Spence start a promotion? I mean, I get you start your own promotion company, cool. But why did you start signing fighters? You get what I'm saying? Like I felt like he was already getting prepared to leave, Coach. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to look too much into. I get what you're saying, fam, but I don't want to look too much into that. I think maybe him signing a fighter. That's another way of him learning, I guess, the promotion game, and another way of him, learning, making some money off of his fighter. I think maybe more of it's a business move.
But why not? But why not wait till you're done? Why sign fighters while you're actively still building your legacy? Yeah. I never understood that, because Frank Martin got to be looking crazy right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
I understand exactly what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
You know, that's crazy. And one more thing, Coach. I guess there ain't no neurological problems going on right now. If they okay Spence to do the rematch, ain't nobody talking about that. But I'm gonna leave it there, Coach. And that's on me. Yeah, I'm out.
Shout out to Lamont. Neurological damage. Hey, listen, check this out. This is what I want to say too, right? Dude, talking about neurological damage. You're like, listen. Dudes listen, they listen to a YouTube doctor. They listen to a dude on YouTube. I think he was on somebody, I think he was on BDA channel. And what do you call this up? The YouTube doctor? They listen to a YouTube doctor. And yeah, see my nigga, he got neurological damage. Look at him. You know, does he talk the same way he did prior to the car accident? No, he doesn't. He don't talk the same way he did. That is true. But I'm saying all of this stuff came up after he got lost to Crawford. Once he lose to Crawford, we talk about neurological damage. His baby mama spiked this water bottle in the back. Mike Tyson gave him some CBDs to eat, and he ate some of that. He was high and drunk before he stepped into the ring. Like, bro, the Illuminati. Terence Crawford is a 33 to guard. Is a 32 in the third, 33 in the third degree Mason. Errol Spence, soul is soul. To the Illuminati. I'm hearing all this stuff that we wasn't hearing prior.
About you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
Hey, the question I got for you guys is this. Everybody who bought those Big Fish, we smoking on board t-shirts, which t-shirts you think Errol Spence gonna come out with this time? Hey, which t-shirts you think he gonna come out with this time? And will anybody be buying his new t-shirts? Now, what they gonna say? He can't say smoking on board, and we know what happened with that. He can't say he the Big Fish, know what happened with that. He can't show the shark with him knocking on the door. Can't do nothing happen with that. So what shirt he gonna sell? I want to know what shirts he gonna sell. I know what he can sell. I bet you I don't get knocked out this time. If I'm Errol Spence, I come out with a t-shirt that say, I bet you I won't get knocked out this time.
True.
That'll work. That'll sell right there. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? All right, caller's not here. Caller, call back. Having difficulties. I bet you I won't get knocked out this time. Y'all send this to Errol Spence. Hey, Food Revolution, we're gonna send him that. Goddamn, I tell you, y'all don't want to bet no money on me? Ain't no problem, man. I bet you I don't get knocked out this time. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Boy, I promise to God, bro, I ain't gonna get knocked out this time, boy. I don't care what nobody say. Done this time right here, now he got me the first time. But this time, boy, I promise you, boy, he ain't going down like that there, boy. I'm telling you, boy, this right here, boy. I'm telling you, Moby Dick returns. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, yo, Coach. This is M1 2 times.
You want to talk to me?
Hey, yo. To be fair to that bum-ass coach, yesterday's price ain't today's price. There's nothing, to be fair to him, there's nothing that he could have did to prepare to fight Crawford. There's no way. What sparring partners you gonna get to study Bud? Bud got too many styles. So to be fair to Mr. Yesterday's price ain't today's price, there was nothing he could do. Whether he would have watched the film or not, even though that shit was corny. And Crawford should make a killer whale shirt with a shark in his mouth this time.
All right. Well,
that's it, man.
Shout out to M1, man, from the Bronx. Salute, fam. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? If I'm Spence, I come out with a shirt. Man down is back. Man down, we back, man. It's strap season. Strap season all over again, man. Right now, we strap season. Well, but y'all fighting at 154. There's no belts on the line. Oh, damn, I forgot about that. Damn. Can't get no belts no more. So this is the revenge tour. Right now we coming back. Moby Dick returns. The return of the big fish. Like this one. Hey, we gotta come up with a slogan. We had smoking on Bud. What they had smoking on Bud. They had man, you ain't fought nobody. You know, your resume 0.5. Your punching power 0.2. Listen, we ain't gotta worry about who the A side this time. I think Bud is the A side on this fight. You know, he's the A side of negotiations. He's the big boss hog. So we ain't got to worry about 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you.
I know you once said, hey, look, if we fight, it's going to be either 70-30, 80-20. Was that?
Man, I was. When
is
I
that
said
posturing or what was that?
When did I say that?
You know, that was.
Yeah, I said it on my girl Instagram. Yeah. What's going? But I was playing. Hey, man, nobody taking no 80-20, 70-30. Yeah, I was playing. I was like, because I was like, it's gonna be 60-40, and I was like, yeah, he keep playing crazy. It's gonna be 70-30 or 80-20. But yeah, I was playing. Like I was serious about that, man. Like people can't take jokes.
Hey, you know the crazy part about it? A lot of them goddamn, a lot of them, Fag Dog and Doodoo Brown, a lot of them Errol Spence YouTube channel, they were dead serious. Yeah, man, you know, look here, homie, because I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer, homie. Homie, I'm a lawyer. See, Carla, hold on. I'm a lawyer, homie, and see what it is. Terence Crawford has to be reasonable. This is what I don't like about Bud fans, because they so unrealistic. Errol Spence has sold out the whole Cowboy Stadium. What, 100-something thousand, whatever, he sold it out by himself. Errol Spence is making $25-30 million a fight. Bud has made no more than $1 million. And you think that a guy who's made no more than $1 million is going to all of a sudden make more money or just as much money as a guy who's making $30-40 million a fight? Now make that make sense to me. See, you don't know what I know, homie, because I'm a lawyer. I watch Ben Matlock. I watch Perry Mason. I watch In the Heat of the Night. I watch Hill Street Blues. I watch Law and Order. You get what I'm saying? I watch New York Undercover and Miami Vice. I watch Cannon. I watch doggone Gunsmoke. I watch The Wild Wild West. I watch Inspector Gadget. You get what I'm saying? So, homie, I'm more than qualified. Bud need to be realistic. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what up, Coach? This Rob from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Man, Rob from North Carolina, talk to me.
Yeah, man. Errol Spence about to get smashed. Like, this is like Deontay Wilder 2.0 or something, man. Like, because he got beat worse than Wilder even got beat, in my opinion. I don't know why he taking this fight, but I guess you figure he already in the doghouse anyway with Al Heyman for making this fight happen. They did not want this motherfucking fight for him, but he forced it when got new management and all that shit. So I guess he in the doghouse anyway. So it's like, fuck it, I might as well rematch it. I just don't see how they gonna do it. Like, could you imagine what the fucking press conferences is gonna be like this time? Like, y'all ain't got no firepower. Y'all talked all of that shit, got y'all ass handed to y'all, and now y'all gotta sit across them again and try to talk to the public about what you're going to do in the rematch, and all the shit you said about the first one, you didn't do none of it. So it's like, I don't even see how it's going to be big, but I guess, shit, you know, this is when keeping it real goes wrong, man. Errol Spence needs to just move on, man. Like, you can't, that dude right there ain't for you, man.
But move on to what, though? Like, what do you go to after Crawford?
Man, go fight Tim Tszyu, man. Go to 154. Fight Tim Tszyu, you know what I'm saying? Charlo, like, I don't know, shit. He act like he'll fight Charlo, I don't know, but yeah, go to 154, fight Tim Tszyu, get your feet wet, fight 154 pounds. Just leave Bud alone, man. Let Bud figure out what Bud gonna do, cause like shit, you kind of helping Bud figure out what to do, cause now you giving him a fight in between. You know what I'm saying? After Canelo fight, he can be ready for Canelo in May. You know what I'm saying? If Errol Spence would just moved on for somebody else, now Bud got to see if he want to sit and wait to the next May to try to get the Canelo fight, because Canelo might not even want that. Canelo ain't talking like he really want that fight. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of, I don't know. I think he kind of helping Bud, in my opinion. It's a big payday for Bud. He the A side. He control the turn. He gonna whoop your ass again, and you know. now he got more hype to even be like, it's more behind him for the Canelo fight now. Shit, fuck it. You know, whooped Errol Spence ass twice. He the top fighter. And shit, now he can fight Canelo, but Errol Spence should have moved on, man. This is my opinion.
All right, shout out to Rob, man. Raleigh, North Carolina. Salute, fam. I get what people say, move on, but move on to what? Like, you got a rematch? Like, wow, that's too much money to be leaving on the table, if you ask me. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Caller, hold on. Ellie Maddox he said, I think Bud KO's Capnello if Ginger Duck actually takes the fight. He say Bud won't just win. I see feathers flying across the ring and duck poop squirting the canvas. Okay. Shout out to RJ. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, do you think Derek Trash James humbles himself at the press conference, or will he continue acting like he's suffering from gooch grease? Derek James, he's acting very, very respectable in the UK. When he was over there with Anthony Joshua, and he's acting very, very respectable on stage with Canelo and Ed Reynoso. So when it comes to Canelo and Ed Reynoso, he got all the respect in the world. When it comes to Terence Crawford and Bomac, he ain't got no respect. So I pretty much expect Derek James to be the exact same way. I don't think he's going to change anything. I think his disdain for Crawford and Bomac will rear his ugly head. I think that plays and I think Derek James is just too arrogant of a trainer. He's very arrogant, very self-centered as it relates to dealing with the Crawford and Bomac and his team. So I think that's the weak. I think the weakness. If Errol Spence had a major weakness, it's his trainer, in my opinion.
True.
It's his trainer, in my opinion, for this particular fight. Now, I like Derek James when they fighting Ugas, when they fight Danny Garcia, when he fighting Chris Algieri, when he's fighting Lamont Peterson, fighting Mikey Garcia. I like that Derek James. But fighting Terence Crawford, that Derek James, he's a trash trainer. Shout out to Alimata dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, EJ could sell 50% off swim it back tees. Okay. Shout out to Zepper. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Again, Derek James is a really good trainer, but I don't like him against Crawford. His arrogance and he's just too dismissive. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Yeah, Castle Full from Brooklyn. What's going on, bro?
Castle 4G from Brooklyn. Talk to me.
What's going on, man? I was agreeing of somewhat what that last caller was talking about because he giving Crawford like a touch up right now, and he'll be ready for Canelo, which I have no problem with that. But I got a problem with Canelo, and I got a problem with Charlo. I already hear Charlo talking about, oh, that would be a great fight with Benavidez. What in the fuck are you talking about Benavidez? And you know Crawford's gonna come up and see you. You should be talking about Crawford. Then Canelo, yeah, he say he wants to fight, but like I said, he say he wants to fight. He say that, but we know Canelo. He likes to bring people up. He likes to, I just don't with Canelo and Charlo. I just don't trust them. So in my way, like Spence, I thought Al Hammond was going to give Spence to Canelo like a sacrificial lamb because it's all about Canelo and he's the face of boxing, so they say. Well, I got Crawford as the face of boxing, of course. But I thought Spence would have had a better chance moving up to 168, get there before Crawford, fight Canelo, right? And that style of fight with Canelo and Spence, they both flat-footed. He probably had a better chance. Even if he had lost, fine. He would have still got paid. A Mexican versus a black fighter, he still would have got paid, right? And then if he lost, if he had won, let's just say he won because of the style. For some reason, he won. Hey, you still could fight Crawford. And you're already up on the weight before Crawford gets up to that weight. You're already acclimated to the weight. So I felt that Al Hammond could have moved Spence another way for him to redeem himself. But, hey, if that's what it is,
It's in the contract because at the end of the day, after the contract's up, Crawford's a free agent. If Charlo's going to be a bitch ass nigga, be like, well, we only do in-house fights over there and Benavidez, and are we going to go do this again like what we did with Spence? Because how are we going to do this again if it's all in-house fights? That's what's going to happen unless the contract is a rematch, a 2-fight deal to fight the winner of Canelo or Charlo. Then I understand that Crawford was fine with the PBC for a 2-fight deal. But other than that, man, Spence, I don't think it's a good look that he did this. But hey, man, he's a man, and he walks his way. He do what he got to do, and if that's what he wants, fine. It is what it is, bro.
All right, shout out to Castle 4G, Brooklyn, stand up. I think a lot of people fail to realize Al Heyman is just an advisor. He gives advice. He advises the fighters. He manages, and he's an advisor. At the end of the day, Al Heyman, the fighter don't work for Al Heyman. Al Heyman works for the fighter. So whatever the fighter says to do, those guys more than likely gonna fall in line. You get what I'm saying? So that just pretty much how it is. But if a guy put his foot down and say, "Look, Al, I know you're my advisor. You've been giving me advice." Pretty much what Errol Spence did. But I'm going to take this fight. This is the fight I'm going to take. I know you don't want me to take it. You want me to go another way. But I'm going to go against your advice because you work for me. Al Heyman works for those fighters. Those fighters don't work for him. So it ain't like, now that's what that's what it's supposed to be. Now, if there's some Red in the 5 Heartbeats type stuff going on, kind of like what I heard. But, outside of that, we'll see. You know what I mean? But let me get the super chats out of the way. Caller, hold on. We get the super chats out of the way. Shout out to Zepper. Hey, okay. Dropping that half a dub on your boy. He say Spence going to have a catfishing shirt. He said younger people know what that is. Okay, catfishing shirt. All right. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I don't see Spence being able to do anything in that short period of time. I don't see Derrick James being able to make any adjustments, just like I haven't seen him being able to do anything for, Anthony Joshua's career. So obviously this is a cash grab, and I think Crawford's going to treat this like a showcase fight to basically help promote the Canelo fight. And you know what I've been thinking about it? I think this one might do a little bit better than the first fight, and I'm going to tell you why. Crawford's been getting a lot of push from all these mainstream, media things, Joe Rogan, Breakfast Club, all these different podcasts, and I think what's going to happen is all the casuals are going to be like, they sleep on Crawford. They're going to start seeing him like, oh, so this is the face of boxing. Come check him out. Oh, we've been hearing about him and Canelo. Let's see what this cat can do. And I think it's going to boost up the pay-per-view buys by at least 100,000, if not more. And I think that's really what it's going to be. It's going to be basically a commercial for Crawford versus Canelo. And I think it's going to be even worse than the first time. Because Crawford, he going to go all out. He going to blow this boy out worse than before, Coach. It ain't even going to be close.
Yeah, he's going to
Crawford's going to treat going the distance with Spence as a loss, and that ain't happening.
Yeah, he's gonna make a statement. I think he's gonna make a statement in this fight. He's not Crawford is not gonna he don't believe in overtime. He don't believe in look. If I can stop you, I'm gonna stop you. I think that Derrick James is gonna be the weak spot for me in this fight. Again, Derrick James is a good trainer. And I want you guys, I don't want nobody thinking I'm defecating on Derrick James, even though I don't like Derrick James. I just don't. But I'm gonna say this with context. He's a good trainer. He's a good trainer for all of the 28 fights that Errol Spence had. Derrick James was that guy. But for Crawford, he's not that guy. Because Crawford is nothing like those other guys, those other 28 fighters that Spence has fought. He ain't fought nothing like Crawford. And you got to have a trainer that's willing to learn. You got to have a trainer that has a sense of humility to where he can say, you know what, man, I need to go back and really study this dude. And apparently he didn't study Crawford. He was too dismissive of Crawford. He didn't think nothing of him. Too dismissive, too disrespectful, and in denial about his skill sets. And I think that's what led to, and I think that the fighter became a reflection of the trainer, and the fighter, Errol Spence, took on the mindset of his trainer, and you can tell because he didn't make any adjustments. and his trainer couldn't tell him to make any adjustments, and Errol Spence's ring IQ did not allow him to make the adjustments on his own in between rounds without having to get the instructions from his trainer. Because the great fighters like Crawford and Sugar Ray Leonard and stuff, they know how to make the adjustments in between rounds even before they get to the corner, because their ring IQ was so high, they figure it out. The Pernell Whitakers and stuff like that. Spencer's not that type of fighter. But shout out to Martin from Oakland, man. Thank you for calling the show, fam. Overtime, stand up. Yeah, I think Derrick James' arrogance, he was just too arrogant for me. His arrogance and his disrespect, and it rubbed off on his fighter. It rubbed off on his fighter. He wouldn't have taken the same, and then everybody who was at the fight, that was from Dallas. It rubbed off on them too. Man, that man ain't fought nobody, man. Man, he ain't got nothing. Man, we stepping. He ain't fought nobody. I said, okay, well, guess what? I remember Crawford said that, and when I beat him, y'all gonna have to line him up with the list of nobodies that I fought. Remember Bud said that?
True.
He said add him to the list of nobodies that I fought. Carla, what's your name? He said shout out to Swift 78, not Swift. Shout out to Swift 718 in the chat. Shout out to Steve Scott. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, yeah, we're going to add you to the list of nobodies who I fought. And he beat him like he was a nobody. Matter of fact, Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence worse than he beat anybody I've ever seen him beat. He don't knock people out, put them slap to sleep, but this here was just a punishment. Like, damn. Like, man, he like, bro, just like, bro, just timing and speed and footwork. Shout out to Ellie Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He said, DJ better check ego and keep the white towel close for EJ's sake. I'm just saying, man, he got to do something, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, when you're arrogant and just dismissive of your opponent, like, you can't tell me, I don't know no great trainer. Emmanuel Stewart, Angelo Dundee, Eddie Futch. I don't know any legendary trainer that don't study film. I don't know any trainer that don't study film. Anybody gonna study him, man? He ain't nobody. Ain't nothing special about him switch hitting. Ain't nothing special. I said, okay, he didn't switch it. He fought you in one. He fought you southpaw. He fought you one style the entire night. He said, I'm not even gonna switch on you. This man switches on everybody but you. He switched on Amir Khan, switched on Kell Brook, switched on Mean Machine, switched on Jose Benavidez, switched on Jeff Horn. This man switched on everybody, but then when it come to you, man, we ain't even gonna switch.
True.
I'm gonna just come out southpaw, man. I'm gonna beat your ass. And then when they asked him, they said, man, when did you know you was gonna come out southpaw? He said, right before I did the ring walk. Right before I did the ring walk, I realized, I'm gonna go southpaw. That's when I realized that. You know what I mean? So did you talking about a guy he making it up on the fly? He making it up on the fly. You get what I'm saying? I just think Derrick James for this fight is just not the right guy for this fight. Again, Derrick James is a good trainer. He's a good trainer against guys who are stylistically tailor-made for Errol Spence's style. He's a good trainer for the Mikey Garcias. He's a good trainer for the Danny Garcias, the Ugases. He's a good trainer, hell, even for the Sean Porter. That almost backfired on him. He's a good trainer for those guys. But for Terence Crawford, boy, you better do your homework. You better study this dude. You better know how to make adjustments. You better listen. You better raise your ring IQ. You better not fall for those traps that he was setting you with. Because if you did your homework, you would know that that's the wrong fighter to fight aggressively. Terence Crawford loves aggressive fighters. Oh, you one of them dudes, huh? Oh, I'm telling you, man, when I come, I'm gonna step. I'm stepping, man. I ain't know. He say, look, I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody. When I fight, I don't go looking for the knockout. He say, Terence Bud Crawford, you have knocked out, this is Brian Custer, you have stopped 10 guys in a row. You stopped 10 fighters in a row. You stopped 11 of your last 12 opponents. Something of that sort, right? You know, do you plan on knocking out Errol Spence? He say, look, I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody. When I fight, I don't go looking for the knockout. But if he get out of line, I swear to God, he going to be number 11. That's what he said. Y'all remember that?
True, true, true.
Man, I don't know what you talking about, man. You might be talking about your kids. I've been getting out of line all my life. That's all I do, get out of line. He said, all right. He said, I'm about to pull out my belt. And you might think I ain't one of your kids. I ain't one of your kids. You know, I don't know what you talking about, man. I ain't one of your kids. You know, you ain't gonna pull out no belt on me. You know what I mean? You know, that's cap, man. Man, that's cap. You know, how you ain't gonna catch me with no fishing pole. Man, you ain't gonna catch me with no fishing pole, man. I don't know what you talking about. Hey, Derek James, tell him, Derek. Man, you ain't gonna catch no fishing pole, man. Man, you ain't gonna know. I don't know what you talking about, man. Man, you ain't gonna catch no fishing pole. Man, that cap, man. I don't know what he talking about, man. Man, I'm that test, man. I'm that, well, really, I'm from the South Texas, but I'm that test, man. He ain't catch me no fishing pole, man. He said, all right. Okay, all right. He said, all right, now I'm telling you, get out of line now. You're going to be number 11. That's exactly what he said.
True, true, true.
Yeah. Yeah, guess what? You know, I've been getting out of line all my life. Guess what? He got out of line, he got stepped on. Now, the question I have is this. That's a question I would ask at the press conference. You know, excuse me. Yeah. Hey, listen, Brian Custer, go ahead and sit down. Sit this one out. You know, the big wigs at Paramount Global, they hired me to do this press conference right here. How you doing? Hi, Mr. EJ, Mr. Big Fish. How you doing, sir? Man, who you is? You that? Ain't you that fool? Ain't you that fool? Now always talk bad about me where I talk, man. Talk me much my dad, James. I mean, he got me calling you much my dad. I ain't mean that. Yo, man, you gotta talk about my. I ain't mean that. Yeah, man, who you is? Ain't your name called Malachi? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, ain't you one that came up with aerosexuals? Yeah, that's me. So you say all my fans aerosexuals? No, sir. Your fans are not aerosexuals. The aerosexuals are the radical guys that come from the alphabet boy community. They're the radical fans that you have. They're not your fans, but the radical, like the aerosexuals, the fanaticals, the radical fanaticals that go around threatening people, you know, talking trash to people all the time, saying they're gonna pull up, they're gonna do this, drop the addy. Those are the guys that are aerosexuals. They got YouTube channels. They worship you, praise you. You know, you won't get an interview. And I don't understand why. And some they're in their 50s and 40s and stuff like that. You know, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. And what is it, man? What you want? Listen, man. When you was here last time, you said that Terence Crawford too light and ass. You said, you know, in fact, you said he was on the wrong side of the street. You said that, you know, you Moby Dick, you know, he ain't gonna catch you with a fishing pole. So it seemed like the fisherman, Terence Crawford, he caught the big fish. You know, I know you said that you Moby Dick, even though Moby Dick is not a fish. What do you mean Moby Dick ain't fish, man? Well, Moby Dick is a fish. No, sir, Moby Dick is a whale. A whale is a mammal. You know, they're warm-blooded. They give birth. They don't lay eggs. Oh, man, I didn't know that, man. I thought that was a fish, man. You sure about that? Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, whales are not fish. They're mammals. Okay, man, I didn't know it, man. Derek, man, why you ain't tell me that, Derek? Man, I ain't know neither, man. I thought it was a fish, too, man. I ain't know. I thought you knew. Yeah, no, man. Yeah. Hey, yeah, good looking at, man. Go ahead. What you got to say? Listen, man, do you plan on selling those We Smoking Bud t-shirts? Do you have any more of those t-shirts? Nah, man, I ain't got no more of them t-shirts, man. Ain't nobody buying them. Okay, what about the shark when you was knocking on the door looking for Bud? Nah, I ain't got no more of them neither, man. He sold out. Okay. All right. What type of shirts are you, do you think I'm making some shirts right now? Nah, not really, man. My t-shirt, man, I kind of like fired them, put them on vacation. I ain't told them I don't need them right now. Okay, I got some ideas for you. I got a shirt for you that you can make. Yeah, what's that? I bet I won't get knocked out this time. You can use that shirt. You make that shirt right there. I bet I won't get knocked out this time. I think that'll sell. And then Moby Dick returns. You said you was Moby Dick? Yeah, I'm Moby Dick. Okay, Moby Dick returns. You got harpooned the last fight. Is there anything that you learned from that first fight that you can capitalize off of in the second fight in order to guarantee that you become victorious? I see. All right. I see y'all. All right. I told y'all, Beezy, that we can't hang out no more till the fight over with. So that's one thing I changed. Okay. I think this time what I did was I sat back and I had to watch the fight film and see what happened. You know, it was very painful watching that fight film, man. God damn, man. I called Al. Al told me, man. He told me not to sign that contract, man. Damn, I should listen to Al. But it's too late now, man. I got to charge this game. Yeah, man, looked at the fight film, so saw some things I did wrong. Me and Derek, you know. First of all, I like to apologize to Terence Crawford. I was very disrespectful, and I like to apologize for my much-mouth trainer, Derek James. He was very disrespectful to Bomac. He was very disrespectful to Terence Crawford. I do apologize, man. Like, man, I had it all wrong. You know, you let me, you showed me that I was fighting a bunch of self fights, and I was fighting fights that was tailor-made for my style. And then when I got in there with you, I thought that I was going to be able to do the same thing I did to Mikey, and I did the same thing I did to, Ugas and Danny Garcia. I thought I could be doing the same thing to you. I ain't realized that, man. You were that good, man. I mean, you beat me worse. You beat Jeff Horn. You beat me worse than you beat the Benavidez. You beat me worse than you beat doggone Man Machine. You beat me worse than you beat Gamboa. You beat me worse than you beat Hank Lundy. You beat me worse than you beat Prescott. You beat me worse than you beat doggone Victor Postal. You beat me worse than you beat Cam Brook. You beat me worse than you beat Sean Porter. God damn, man, you beat me worse than you beat anybody. Man, you got something to get me? You got something to get me? You might do like me? Man, come on, man. God damn, man. So, so those are some of the questions I would want to ask Errol Spence myself. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, that's a T-shirt right there. I bet I won't get knocked out this time. I promise you, if Errol Spence make a shirt, if your T-shirt, man, is listening to this show right now, if you make a shirt that says, I bet you I won't get knocked out this time, I promise you, I will go on your website right now and buy it live on air.
True.
I'll buy that shirt. I'll buy that shirt. Now, even though I do believe that you're going to get knocked out again, but I will buy that shirt. If Errol Spence, anybody that's in Dallas, Texas, y'all reach out to Errol Spence, let him know that Coach Malachi has given him a bomb idea. Come up with some T-shirts that say, I bet you I won't get knocked out this time. I promise you, he'll sell more than any show he ever sold.
True.
Yeah. Man Down returns. The return to strap season. Well, Errol Spence, what way are y'all fighting that? Well, I asked Terence Crawford. I said, Crawford, listen, man, I'm having trouble making 147. Is there any way that we can fight at 154? It'll be a bit easier for me to make weight. Yeah, man, I'll fight you at 154, dog. Yeah, man, strap season. You do know that if we fight at 154, you will not be able to win your belts back that I took from you. For real? I ain't gonna be able to win the belt back? No, you ain't gonna be able to win it back because I beat you at 147, so we fight at 154. I'm going to be beltless, and you're going to be beltless there. You sure that's what you want? Yeah, man, I think I do a little bit better, man. I think, Dad, what you say, Dad? Yeah, man, you ain't win no belt, man. Belts ain't win the division, man. All right, he say, but okay, don't worry about it. But I ain't worried about the belts no more. I don't really want the belts back anyway. Strap season, that was just something I came up with, to get my fans hyped. But I know that's over with. Anyway, you ended strap season for me, so I ain't gonna be no more straps. I just need to save face. I just need to save face, but I was kind of very disrespectful first fight. Everybody died test kind of switched out on me. So I'm just trying to save face right here. This is a save face fight. But I got some T-shirts. Okay, I got a T-shirt that say, I bet you I won't get knocked out again. I'm going 12 rounds. I promise you. I don't care what I got to do. I'm going 12 rounds. So I ain't going to be disrespectful no more. I'm not going to be overly aggressive. I'm not going to put all my weight on my lead foot no more. I'm not going to be reaching with the backhand. I'm going to keep my head off the line. I'm going to try to set me some traps. I'm going to try to feint a little bit more. I'm going to try to be a little bit more fundamentally sound. I'm trying to do all those things. At least make 12 rounds. And then if that don't work, then I'm going to try to hold on to you. And I don't know. We got to do something, man. But I bet you I won't get knocked out this time. What kind of shirt you going to come out with, bud? If I'm Terence Crawford, I come out with a T-shirt that say, I bet you he will get knocked out this time.
True.
Hey, if I'm Errol Spence, come out with a shirt that say, I bet you I don't get knocked out this time. And if you Terence Crawford, you come out with a shirt that say, I bet you he will get knocked out this time.
True.
Yeah, that's it right there. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. $1 million idea right there. That's $1 million idea right there. Shout out to Robert.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Yeah.
Playtime's over, boy.
$1 million idea right there, man. But right now, Bud and Errol Spence could be making a grip right now. Just come up with those shirts right there. I promise you, boy. Y'all gonna get super paid. What to say, fam? He say Spence shirt. He say, don't hurt me, don't hurt me again. Hey, a teenage love, a teenage love. Don't hurt me again. Don't hurt me again. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was my song there, boy. That song came out like 89. Boy, that was my song there, boy. 89, I think 88 or 89. Shout out to Ali Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He say TC said, don't worry. TC said, don't try and go reaching to the body like that. Yeah, he can't be reaching to the body like that. He can't be reaching to the body. Shout out to BR. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Coach, adjustments really need to be made on Spence's behalf if he wants to stand a chance. But will adjustments be as effective at this point in Spence's career, especially against a talent like Bud? Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out sometime in December. Shout out to Elliot Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He say folks now use them strap season t-shirts to check their car oil. Okay. Shout out to Christopher dropping that $2 super chat. He said, I love them impressions. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. I'm just saying, man, we talking about a teenage love, man. A teenage love. Hey, that was the song back in the day, though. A teenage love.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Y'all know what time it is. If push come to shove, we can always stand up in the paint like my dog, Jamal, the Hitman.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal, the Hitman, Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
See, if I was able to train Errol Spence for just one time against Terence Crawford, I have some sound instructions, some sound advice that I can give Errol Spence. And if he listened to these words that I'm fixing to say right now, I promise you, he would be able to destroy that bad man from Omaha, Nebraska. This is what I tell you.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination, would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
See, if Errol Spence listen to those instructions right there, he guaranteed victory. And if that don't work, I got a really good white heavyweight fighter that will put hands and foots on Terence Crawford right now.
What about Rocky Marciano? Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
You know, if there's anybody that want to put some money on Errol Spence, but they're afraid to say something, go ahead and plead.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
I want to take my hat off to Errol Spence, because at least Errol Spence is running it back with Terence Crawford. He's gonna get knocked out again, but he's running it back with Terence Crawford, and at least Errol Spence wants to give the fans big time.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
And if push come to shove, again, I know Terence Crawford's weakness. These are the facts. I don't want nobody to say that now. Please do not say nothing to Terence Crawford. I know his weakness. You know, I've been to Omaha, Nebraska. I found out his weakness. I am the one guy who have the secret to beating Terence Crawford. It's called the quarter blood technique.
I am a chain belt in Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was my teacher. Watch this. Called the quarter blood technique. You do that, a quarter blood will drop out of a person's body.
I know somebody that'll beat Terence Crawford right now. His name is Shogun.
Who's badder than the Shogun?
Bruce Leroy, that too.
Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy.
You know, anybody that want to talk to Al Heyman, you want to talk that. Now, you guys know I work for Al Heyman. I do get paid. I get paid on the back end from the PBC. My checks say Al Heyman. I get big checks, Al Heyman on my name. You know what I mean? Anybody try to get out of those contracts, though, you know, his office hours are between 9 and 5.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
You know, so anybody want to talk about their office hours from 9 to 5, you know, you just might get the taste slapped out of your mouth.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Nigga, please. You get what I'm saying?
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You know, since today is Tenderoni Fridays, shout out to all the Tenderonis and the honey dips, you know, all the sisters out there. Shout out to you, shout out to all of the sisters out there, man. You know, one of my favorite songs is Keith Sweat, Jackie McGee. I love this song.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
That's for all the lovers out there. All the lovers out there.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Boy, I tell you what, I got a fighter right now that will put hands and foots on Terence Crawford right now.
Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I'm finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hold of smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy.
Yeah, I don't think boy want none of that smoke right there. I think that smoke right there, boy, I think that might be a little bit too much for him now. You know, you get what I'm saying? I got some secret weapons over here that'll give it to him. Let's celebrate, guys. We do have Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fighting again. I know that Errol Spence is celebrating. Him, Yellow Bees, and the boys. Everybody celebrating. We're going to get another mega fight at the end of the year. Hey.
True.
It is what it is, man. Hey, look here, man. Let me tell you something, man. You know, I want to see my fighters fight those top guys. If you telling me your fight is King Kong, I want to see him fighting Godzilla. We've been seeing some good fights. Cool Boy Stealth. A lot of those guys been giving us good fights. But listen, man, you got to call the names out, and you got to ask for the names. Let the world know who it is that you want to fight next.
Me?
the fans, we feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we gonna see it happen?
I'm not sure. I ain't got
that's
nothing to do. That was real shit.
That's some real shit.
I don't know. That's like,
how many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
to be honest, I ain't never said.
Anybody that got a problem, I will send them goons to slide. Y'all think I ain't got no goons? Finna send them right
Dumbass nigga slipping like we not on his ass.
Bro, you at the crib?
Yeah.
That nigga Jerry here.
What?
Got one.
All right, man, it's on the floor. Got one, y'all. This dumbass nigga slipping.
Y'all know what time of TI is, man. Shout out to everybody who called the show. Shout out to, who else we got right here? Shout out to Doggone Roach from Houston. Shout out to Frank from LA. Shout out to Rob Boy Fresh from DC. Shout out to M1 from the BX. Shout out to Casino Light Prayers ATL. Shout out to Mo Green from Baltimore. Shout out to Quan from the ATL. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Well, the ATL represented today. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to Eddie from Hazel, Texas. Shout out to James Boyd from Virginia. Shout out to Swat Jones from Fort Worth. Shout out to D Block from Dallas. Shout out to Lamont from upstate New York. Shout out to Rod from Raleigh, North Carolina. Shout out to Captain 4G from Brooklyn. Shout out to Martin from Oaktown. Let's give a shout out to everyone who gave a super chat. Shout out to Ali Maddox dropping a $2 super chat. He said EJ's Ring Walk song should be from SNL. Don't Hurt Me No More. All right. Shout out to Ali Maddox. Shout out to Christopher. Shout out to BR. Shout out to Robert Chapman. Shout out to Steve Scott. Shout out to Zepper. Shout out to RJ the Legend. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to Dodge J. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. Shout out to Grover Lipkins. Shout out to J Hub. Shout out to Randy Watson. Mr. Sexual Chocolate himself. Shout out to RB the Baller. Shout out to Zepper. Shout out to Big Sir Senior. Shout out to Coach Killings. Shout out to Dante and Nadia. Shout out to Jesus Garza. Shout out to N. Stevenson. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Also, we got to give a shout out to the Cash Appers now. It's on the right. Shout out to Harvey. And shout out to La Jessica. It is what it is, man. Once again, this song, our boy Coach Malachi-Williams. Let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat that's here. If you're in the chat, let me see who can I catch. Now, you know I got to get the sisters. I got to try to get the sisters first now. Shout out to doggone Lisa Bells. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to my sister Nick Rich. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to my sister La Jessica. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Food Revolution. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Swat Jones in the building. Shout out to JC. Shout out to John B. Poetic. Shout out to Gumby. Shout out to my sister Elena. Shout out to School of X-Man. Shout out to Allie Maddox. Shout out to James Rudd. Shout out to Montre in the building. Shout out to Rick Timms. Shout out to Jeffrey Brown. Shout out to JC in the building. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to L. Harvey, man. Shout out to L. Harvey, Flex BX in the building. Shout out to, who else we have? MK, what's going on, baby boy? Shout out to Brady 12. Y'all already know what time in TI is. It's that boy Coach Malachi-Williams signing out. True Media Today USA Boxing. You know we got to make it do what it do. Shout out to Gloria Day in the fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard, they be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
And shout out to Pound for Pound King in the building. And shout out to Boxing Gyms. Boxing Gyms was here as well. Shout out to the Boxing Gyms. But before we go, you know we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the most exalted, the most important human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Shout out to Flex BX in the building, man.
Hey, okay.
Tenderoni Fridays, man. All the tenderonis out there, man. All the tenderonis, the honey dips, and the PYTs. This song is dedicated to you. Hey man, we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. We're gonna run it back one more again. Y'all please sign up to the newsletter. It's pinned up to the top of the chat. The newsletter will help me be able to send out the notifications. I will send you text messages as well. Haven't sent any yet, but I definitely send the emails out. That's so you'll know whenever we going live or whenever I drop a video, because YouTube don't always send out the notifications. So the best way to do it is if you give me your email, your phone number, you'll get the text message or you'll get the email directly from me. I send it directly from my phone. There's no bots, no AI. It's me sending it directly from my phone. Just want to let you guys know that. But I see you guys tomorrow. You know my motto: don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace. And I want to thank everybody. We got over 28,000 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody, all the new subscribers. Our goal is to get to 30,000 by the end of the year, and we more than likely will meet that. Peace, everybody, man.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.